Chapter 1 I have obtained the appraisal skill. No. Although I have raised my voice in surprise, I'm reflecting. It seems that I'm trapped in a small place. Where am I? I don't see anything but darkness when I open my eyes. Nothing changes even if I close them. Gotson. Ouch, 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 ouch. I hit my head when I attempted to stretch. What is happening? Where the hell am I right now? Certainly yesterday. I can't remember anything. No. I really can't remember a thing. What's up with me? Was I perhaps abducted? Are they demanding a ransom? Is it begging for my life in front of a video camera? Wait. A little time out. Don't panic. Don't panic. Let's calm down first. My body doesn't hurt and the criminal isn't here. Yosh, I'm safe for now. Safe. Settle down. Me. No. I'm calm. Alright. Anyway, I must restore my visibility first of all. I want to stretch my legs because it's so narrow I must be curled up. My body is so rounded that I almost hear it creaking. I'm not really fond of narrow places. Living in a closet is impossible. Bashu. Phew, I break through something like a husk which is wrapping me up. I was able to get out my limbs somehow. Outside air feels nice, refreshing coolness. It's good I am able to feel at ease. Bashu, I take the opportunity and break through the husk around my face. Afu, I can see the light somehow, although the light is weak. My eyes are clapping. I feel dizzy, but I'm able to see the surroundings. I can see plant thingies around, but there's no sky. I may be in a cave. It's humid after all. Anyway, I'm glad that I'm not in a car or a suspicious office. The line of kidnapping may be thin. Then what is it? Yosh, I should confirm my surroundings. Kyan gar Pakukyan, kukachu, and I heard some dangerous sound, but that. A shriek and angry roar? It was like a cry of a wild beast, a feeble voice of dying. Kuchu, a sound of eating. Bashu, I break the sh.d.l.l. in front of me in order to expand the field of vision. What the hell are you showing me? A huge wild dog is eating a huge eggs. I can't see the puppyish creature inside the egg. Gross. Kyan gar Pakukyan. It ate one of them. Rather, that dog is way too big. It's super huge. It's not a dog anymore, because its size is that of a rhinoceros. You wouldn't be able to keep such thing at home. You wouldn't be even able to attach a collar. Absolute store entry refusal. If someone took that into the shopping center, it would leave with corpses behind. It's already a monster that appears in games, because it has man-eating size. Bad. Dangerous. The huge stray dogs? Eyes and mine meet. It will be okay. I'm glared at, though. But, what are those creatures? What are they? Current skill points. 50. Consume 50 points to acquire the appraisal skill. What's going on? What? I heard a voice in my head. Was it my imagination? It probably was. Consume 50 points to acquire the appraisal skill. No way. It seems that I wasn't wrong. I heard it again. This is serious. Appraisal skill is that thing, right? The thing that often appears in games which allow you to see the monster's ident.i.ty and status and level. The ability I would like the most if I was in a different world. In that case, the answer was already decided. Want it, I must acquire it. I want to acquire that skill. I answer in my heart. Appraisal LV1 acquired. Thrilling. Yeah, clap. It seems that I have acquired the skill. Well then, let's use it on that stray dog? Creature. But, how do I use it? Let's try praying silently first. Appraisal, race. Biological Afu. A screen appears in front of my face. It looks like character screen in games. I see it, but all I can see is biological. As expected, even I understand that the stray dog in front of me is a living creature. I will do it once again. Appraisal, race. Biological once again, race. Biological once more, race. Biological and another one, race. Biological another one, race. Biological dash. It's no use. The appraisal is useless. Biological is too vague. It seems that appraisal sen is completely worthless. No. Wait a second. That dog may be special. There's a possibility that its race is really called biological. Then, something else. Let's try these. Yosh, I look at the egg close to me. Appraisal, dash race, biological dash, tilde. Oi, nothing changed after all. The unchangeably biological notation, although I already knew it well, but I had to confirm anyway. Kyan gar you. Pakukyan. Ah, it ate another one. That's right. It was so. I should have judged the situation calmly. I'm the target. Am I not? Wild wolf woofs. I will be eaten by the wild senpai. I must quickly escape. I must leave from here immediately. There seem to be several eggs left. It will be most likely alright. If they are sacrificed, I may be able to escape the beast. Farewell. Chapter 2. Reincarnated into Vampire-san. Detetsu. I fell down while advancing forward. I can't stand up. I don't have any strength. I can't move at all. What's up with me? What wrong? When I look at my hands, what are cute, tiny-looking hands, almost like a child's. Baby's hands. No. They don't look small. They really are small. My hands. When I look down to the nearby small puddle. Bishujos? No. Bishonen's? Appearance. Anyway, it's a typical angel-like face from Middle Ages. Who might it be? This angel, just looking at him is soothing. In such place, he is dressed in an egg.e.l.l. Only his arms and legs are visible. What an innovative fashion, quite avant-garde. Is this perhaps Paris Fashion Week collection? Kui when I move my head left and right. The face in the puddle also moves. Kui when I move my head again, it moves in the same way. Duun, isn't that me? This angel, is me? For real? Truly? What has happened to me? Nano, calm down. Right. I should appraise myself. It's the reason I chose this skill after all. What am I? How is it? Appraisal, dash race, biological dash. No. Shit. It was so. That was the case. It was a piece of junk. Appraisal-san. Appraisal-san, you are way too useless. But I won't give up. Let's give it another try. Not giving up is important. Probably. Appraisal, dash race, biological dash, appraisal, dash race, biological dash. Yo, you piece of junk. Entirely useless. When it comes to this, desperation. For the time being, thing I can appraise, I will appraise everything. I'm going to do it. Appraisal, 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 appraisal. No. On my eyes hurt. What a headache. It feels like my head is going to explode. Something seems to be wriggling inside my head. It's going to burst from excessive information. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Appraisal LV1 has become the appraisal LV2. Afu. NN, I have a feeling that I have heard a voice, but it may be because my brain hurts. Wait, gimme few minutes. But, it seems the appraisal skill leveled up thanks to the headache, because I heard the voice of God. Are you serious? Seriously? Seriously serious? Fixed skill proficiency. I have certainly used the skill without resting. Have I trained it? Meh. Anything is good at this point. Level up is a good thing. I should have raised my appraisal by little bit. Then, there's only one thing left. This time, I should concentrate it only on myself. Now then, appraisal, dash race, vampire egg dash, Yashin biological has disappeared. Somewhat. A real name has appeared. I'm very happy. Just from getting the race name, I feel accomplished. Banzai, but, wait, vampire egg, that seems to be me. I'm not a human. I was certain because of the arms and legs. Certainly, I may be too beautiful for a human. I wonder. I don't understand at all. I'm suddenly uncertain. Vampire is that blood-sucking Kiyokitsuki, right? Though I'm an egg. In the first place, vampire is a mammal. Is it okay to be an egg? No. It may not be a mammal. It's a creature from myths after all. It's not like scholars clad.s.sified it. It may not be weird for it to be an egg. In fact, I have been born as an egg. Rather, no way. Isn't his the thing? The internet famous reincarnation in a different world? Reincarnate in n.o.bl. Hero? Or a magician and defeat the Mao? That thing? There have been novels about reincarnations to goblins and elves recently, but wait, if I'm not mistaken, I should have met a god and received cheat-like powers before reincarnating. I should be living comfortable different world life with that power. I have a feeling that I have not received anything, but is it just my imagination? Is it just my imagination? It was important so I said it twice. Kyan gar Pakukyan. Another one was eaten. He gulped it down. The puppy-like thing that came out of the egg was squashed. The huge dog's mouth is bloody. Isn't this, like, really dangerous? Isn't his a life crisis? Let's quickly escape. Let's immediately do that. Escaping is winning. Farewell, Ditetsu. It was so. That was the case. I forgot for a moment. But I can't move because I'm an egg, a newborn baby. It's impossible to walk on two legs. No. Such a bloody scene for a baby is a way too Spartish. But, anyway, let's run. I have no choice but to do it. If that's the case, I have three choices. Roll, crawl. This walk with all my strength. The ground is b.u.p. It's straight and there are too many obstacles. Rolling would make me dizzy. I would absolutely not survive, because my mind far serpa.s. The body development. Walking is impossible. Therefore, crawling is the only real option. Well then, departure. Saucy crawl, I crawl in the egg to the side with all my might. Vampire-san is crawling no desu. Chapter 3, Delicious Egg Hell. Kiyokitsuki-san saga. Nanaka? No. Who am I telling that to? I don't even understand my own condition. No desio. Race. Vampire egg. See? Appraisal-san says I'm a vampire. Although I'm still wrapped in a sh.d.hell. My arms and feet can be seen. Even my face shows here and there. I'm superhumanly beautiful for some reason, because I sparkle like jewels when I look at my reflection. I unconsciously admire myself. It seems I can only accept it. That's right, I have really reincarnated into Vampire-san. The reason I'm so calm is because I have safely escaped from the bloody scene, from the scene of huge eggs being eaten by a huge stray dog. Yes. I have shamelessly escaped from a crime scene. It was grotesque. I crawled away while the big stray dog was eating in a trance, because it was way too bloody. Debato. I noticed blood. It's muddy. Although I already wiped the blood in the puddle nearby, it's probably splatter. No. I should think about it like reaching the home plate. Such pitch was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I can't say anything about it because I don't remember anything in the first place. No, but I could have experienced going to the toilet every 40 minutes during the clad.s. before. I have such certain feeling. It's probably right. If I was chased by the stray dog I would definitely die. I sincerely thank you. Sacrificed eggs. I'm glad. It was a sudden death of a lifetime. Phew. A peace of mind. Well, right now, I'm hiding in a hole of a big tree. The big stray dog is dangerous. It's necessary to hide. It shouldn't be able to enter this hole with such big build. That's that. Let's confirm the present conditions. Somewhere in the middle of the confusion, appraisal became level 2. I couldn't find out more because of the situation. Let's appraise myself once again, thoroughly. Race. Vampire egg. It seems that I really am a vampire egg. Nothing else except the name of the race is displayed. Though I try several times, no further information appears. Wait. I may receive bonus points if I appraise 10 times. If there is such game element like the appraisal, It may not be strange. Let's try it. Appraisal 1, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 2, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 3, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 4, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 5, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 6, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 7, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 8, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 9, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 10, dash race, vampire egg dash. Appraisal 11, dash race, vampire egg dash. Phew, I'm tired. But nothing has changed. It seems there was no meaning to it after all. But rising the appraisal level is indispensable. The proficiency probably raised. Let's say assume it was a good practice. Well, now that I have confirmed my ident.I.I as a vampire, would my next objective be to level up? If this is the world where appraisal can level up, there also should be the basic status level up. Although I don't know where I am, I must increase my specs enough to win even against that stray dog. Which reminds me, what name would appear if I appraised that dog? Tilda. Ah, my stomach screams. I was wondering who made that sound, but it appears that it was myself. That's somehow embarrassed.s.sing. Although no one saw me, I probably got hungry after crawling with all my might. Something to eat, something to eat. Food is kun 1 r. This egg.e.l.l. The egg.e.l.l. I'm wearing smells somewhat nice. It smells slightly sweet. Is it perhaps edible? If I'm not mistaken, birds or something eat it. I have a feeling that I'm correct. I feel like it's a precious meal during their childhood. Yosh, let's give it a try. Let's try eating a little bit. If it's awful, I can just spit it out. Bashu, I break off a little piece of sh.e.l.l. Paku, I eat. Mosh hamosh too. What to say? It's not inedible, but it's not very tasty. Normal rice cracker-like taste. A crunchy, bitter taste. Meh, it can fill me up, so it's alright. Mosh hamosh. Vampire San is in the middle of having a meal. SFX for sniffing, SFX for eating something crunchy. Chapter 4. This place is apparently a dungeon. Appraisal dash others. Dungeons wall dash. Appraisal dash others. Dungeons wall dash. Again appraisal dash others. Dungeons wall dash. Fumu. It seems that this place is a dungeon. The answer comes back regularly every time I appraise the wall, the ground, and the ceiling. Dungeon. Dungeon is that thing, right? It sounds cool when I say it, right? Dungeon. The place where monsters appear in swarms. A place fully equipped adventurers explore. You hunt monsters for materials and items and search for treasure chests. Isn't this dungeon full of dreams? Mufufufafu. My gosh, my dreams exploded too much and I let out a weird laughter. Prudence. But, if this is a dungeon, there may be a treasure chest. If there's some great equipment in it, I may get strong in one go, because I didn't break the sh.e.l.l. Yet, I don't know what system I belong to, but most likely the humanoid. Because when I look at my hands and feet coming out of the egg, they look human-like. Vampires are often able to transform. Therefore, it's possible to equip human equipment. But don't be impatient. It's not like I have found the treasure chest already and it's not even confirmed that it actually exists. I will firstly upgrade my appraisal and gather the necessary information. Those are the basics. Right now, after getting out of the hole in the tree, I technically look around the dungeon. Of course, I'm crawling because I can't walk yet. If another person saw me, he would saw me like a crawling baby cosplaying as an egg. That would be very surreal scene. For the time being, I have to wait until I level up my appraisal and gather enough information. The cave system is basically made from rocks, but for some reason, they are shining, the rocks. Therefore, a light source is not a problem. They may work by magic. There are trees growing here and there, but appraisal says only dungeon stray every time. Meh. There's no meaning in knowing the tree's name in the first place. Although I have been crawling for a while now, my hands and knees don't hurt. Maybe because I'm a vampire San. My skin may be tougher than the skin of an ordinary person. I'm glad. Question mark. This is bad. It's them, the huge stray dogs who ate the eggs. I enter the hole in the nearby tree at high speed. From there, I wait and see. They are only walking. It's not like they are looking for me. Probably a stroll after a meal. I can feel somewhat comfortable mood from them. Phew, that was close. If they pursued me because of greed, that would be really bad. I'm glad that these dogs don't have a hungry mind. Then, let's appraise the dogs for the starters. I may grasp something from their name. Appraisal, race, earth dog fumu, a dog of the ground. Huh, I don't understand. Most likely a dog that can't be found in J.A.Pan. I don't know much about dogs, but I'm certain I would have heard about such a huge dog if it existed. I can't remember anything about myself, but I remember various information. I just can't remember personal information. Some kind of personal information amnesia. I get hungry when I look at these earth dogs. Should I eat some egg.e.l.l? It crunches when it enters my mouth. Mush somewhat delicious. I feel like it became a habit. This egg.e.l.l is an important meal. Which reminds me, I have not appraised this egg.e.l.l yet. Well then, appraisal others. Vampire eggs egg.e.l.l. It's the same. Meh, I knew it. Appraisal sans true abilities. But, I had little expectations. I can't see the earth dogs anymore. I must quickly level up my appraisal. When the level rose from LV1 LV2, I think I have activated appraisal continuously one after another. I may level up if I do that again. Kuro, I look around restlessly and confirm that there are no enemies. Yosh. Let's start. Appraisal. Dungeons wall 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 it hurts, it f.u.c.king hurts. My head explodes. The explosion seriously happened 5 seconds ago. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Appraisal LV2 has become appraisal LV3. Oh, I did it. Level up. I was waiting for this. Although my brain is pounding like bells, I'm glad it happened. I'm so good. Well then, self-appraisal time. Race. Vampire egg level 1 . It came. Level notation. This may make my life easier. If I understand opponent's level, I will know if it's weak or strong, because that would definitely be impossible just with the race's name. Yosh, let's continue appraising. Well then, let's appraise the egg.e.l.l. In my hand again. Others. Vampire eggs egg.e.l.l. Description. Protects a stomach for a period of time after eating, allowing consumption of any poison. A rare, expensive ingredient. Appraisal San. You are growing up steadily, aren't you? A description is added. I did it. This egg.e.l.l. apparently has more uses than rice cracker. Since it may be useful in the future, I should preserve it and look for other ingredients. Let's keep on appraising. When crawling in the dungeon while being cautious about the earth dogs, I found beautiful red flowers. A flower worth of appraising. I have no choice but to do it. Here I come. Others. Nirvana flower description. Extremely poisonous flower. From the petals to the root, everything is poisonous. The bulb part is particularly poisonous, a superb piece of work if the poison is removed. Poison, is it? Though I nearly plucked it, I'm safe. So it is true that beautiful flowers have poison. But, can't I use this? A level 1 me is a small fry. In this dungeon, I should be in existence that is especially weak. Therefore, I could use this poison to kill my enemies. It's decided. Let's harvest it. Should I take around 10 flowers for now? Sauce collection completed. Guakyakaku, fufyafafu. Let's send earth dogs with this. Let's finish them off with poison. Just a pin.r.i.c.k. To die, you must not despise the vampire san. Chapter 5. Versus Earth Dog. Jaiko. Sharpening of the branch I picked up into the spear is completed. I smear plenty of nirvana flower poison over it. Smear. Fufafu. Poison spear complete. For me, who has modern person's sense, it seems that I really made something terrible. But let's not mind it. I think I would lose if I mind it. The present me is vampire anyway. I'm an egg anyway. Armament is necessary no desu. I won't survive in the dungeon without intellect no desu. With this, I should be able to win even against the dog. All I have to do now is to wait for the earth dog in the tree's hole. Should I really wait here patiently? I think I will meet it even if I don't look for them. Let's look on the nirvana flower again while waiting for the dog. It's a beautiful red flower, but I'm concerned about one of appraisal's sentences. Others. Nirvana flower description. Extremely poisonous flower. From the petals to the root, everything is poisonous. The bulb part is particularly poisonous, an exquisite delicacy if the poison is removed. That's so. That's right. An exquisite delicacy if the poison is removed. What does a super piece of work tastes like? In addition, the rice cracker at my disposal, the vampire egg, an ingredient which protects the stomach from poison. Others. Vampire eggs egg.e.l.l. Description. Protects a stomach for a period of time after eating, allowing consumption of any poison. A rare, expensive ingredient. This is perhaps a chance. It may be a chance. My fever? Perhaps if I eat the egg.e.l.l. my stomach will be protected from the flower's poison. I'm tempted by the unrivaled delicacy. Although the egg.e.l.l. isn't that bad. What should I do? Maybe I should try eating the flower a little. It will also put the egg.e.l.l. performance to the test. If the performance of the egg.e.l.l. is actually poor, I will be in trouble. That would also mean that appraisal could make mistakes. I think it's necessary to check whether appraisal's information is correct before it's too late. That's right. Let's do that. What should I do? Crack. I pierced the sh.e.l.l. with my fangs and suck on it while thinking. Right. I just noticed a while ago, but I have fangs. Well, I seem to be able to drink through them like drinking a juice through a straw and get nutrition. Vampires may be possibly magical because I'm stuffed in an egg.e.l.l. I don't feel like a vampire yet. Yosh, let's do it in one go. Let's do it while my stomach is protected with the egg.e.l.l. Gabun. I insert my fangs into the flower's root. Delicious. Fantasuteku. What's this thing? It's so delicious my throat got wet. The taste is similar to orange juice. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Skill poison resistance LV1 acquired. I acquired something. Poison resistance. Was this thanks to the nirvana flower after all? It's delicious and got me a resistance. Double value is economical. I got something nice on my hands. Well then, let's drink one more time. Gabun. And another one. Gabun. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Poison resistance LV1 has become poison resistance LV2. Gabun. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Poison resistance LV2 has become poison resistance LV3. Phew, I'm full. So full. I may have drank too much because it was so delicious. Because my stomach is full, it will have to do. I will keep the rest. Before I noticed, my resistance raised to level 3. Somehow, After filling my stomach I became really drowsy. Although it's completely full of liquid, I should lay down and rest for a while. I fell asleep. Full stomach is terrifying, way too comfortable. However, to be able to sleep in such situation, is my mind already used to the dungeon? Adaption. Huh. Well then, let's eat some wake up egg.e.l.l, and drink a little of Nirvana flower juice. Kutilda quite delicious flavor. Laying down is also quite good. What a considerably luxurious breakfast. Oh, an earth dog appeared at a right time, which reminds me, I still couldn't see its level when I was appraising it before. Well then, dash race, earth dog level, 3 dash, Fumu, level 3. Is it 2 levels above me? I see. But I have a poisonous weapon. I don't know if it works or not, but I should be able to defeat it if I throw it from a distance. It should be worth a try. Earth Dog won't be able to enter this hole anyway. There's no risk. Yosh, let's do it. I have 3 poison spears prepared. Although I would like to defeat it on the first try, I aim from the hole at the Earth Dog who is approximately 5 meters away from me. Here I come, Earth Dog. I will now show you the power of vampire. I raise my poison spear and accelerate my crawling. Imagine javelin throwing in Olympics. I accelerate to my max speed and ready my arm. Crawl. The spear I threw soars. Bundasakayan. Oh, the poison spear has splendidly struck the Earth Dog. I did it. The spear hit it. That Inusan is still alive, though. It's coming. As expected, its size is indeed of a rhinoceros. I wonder if the poison is dull. Rather, it's looking this way. It's excessively glaring at me, though. No. I wasn't the one who threw it at you. I wonder if it would believe me if I say that. Communication doesn't seem possible in the first place. Oh, dangerous. Earth Dog is running towards me. It's completely enraged. Evacuation. Emergency shelter. I evacuate to the deepest part of the tree hole and prepare my spear. Dasadasu the Earth Dog salts the tree hole and barks. You say the Earth Dog salt shakes the tree, but I'm not minding it. It's okay. It's alright. Dungeon's tree is probably firm, although the Earth Dog stuck its face into the tree hole, but I'm not minding it. It's spitting saliva, but I'm not minding it. This should be a safe place. If I think about it, this may be a chance. I can attack one-sidely right now. I mean, opponent's head is right in front of me. Couldn't I poke it with poison spear as much as I like? It may be alright if pay attention to the distance. Let's give it a try. I carefully approach the barking Earth Dog. I poke it with the poison spear. I Dasan Kayan. Oh, ooh, it looks like it works somehow. I might be able to defeat it like this. Yosh, let's poke it a little more. I Dasan Kayan. Phew. The Earth Dog's movements gradually became dull. The poison may have taken the effect. Kayan Baitan. Oh, it finally stopped moving and fell on the ground. I may have defeated it. Have I done it? 12 experience gained. Vampire Egg's level has increased from 1 to 3. Evolution requirements has been met. It's here. It finally came to think that I would defeat that big dog. The poison may be strong. No. It may have been thanks to my crawl throw. I don't know which it is, but with this, my egg life comes to the end, because I apparently met the requirements of the evolution. Go Fufafu. My dream spreads. Now then, what can I evolve into? Chapter 6. I have evolved from the egg. I thought that I would evolve automatically after leveling up. Apparently, that's wrong, because nothing has happened. Should I try speaking to the voice of God? Would that allow me to evolve? I'd like to evolve, but display evolution paths? Oh, a reply came. Where are you? The voice in my head? Oh, well, first of all, evolution. The evolution. Please, displaying evolution paths. Please select the evolution path, current, Vampire Egg dash Evolution Path, Baby Vampire dash, Ho you. Although it said select, there's only one path. Then, is there a need to select? Meh, it may be only the first one. Surely I will have many choices during the next evolution. Let's think that I'm right. Well then Yuan, how about Baby Vampire? Although I may be able to continue my egg life, continuing to crawl like that may get difficult. I would like to evolve from 4 legs to bipedal. Baby, please. Commencing the evolution. Barabari mew. A crack appeared on the egg. Pagan. Then, the egg lightly breaks, and I'm born. It may be just my imagination, but I feel like my body becomes slightly larger. I have a feeling that my body is filled with energy. Right. Let's confirm with appraisal. Dash race. Baby Vampire level 1 dash. Ooh, my race changed. I evolved. My nails grew up a little bit. I cut the air with my claws. It feels somewhat pleasant. Sutitata, it seems that I can walk now. I'm glad with this. I can say bye-bye to crawling. This makes me the happiest. In addition, with the egg.e.l.l removed, I can see that I indeed look human-like. Although not perfect human-like body, the skin is sparkling dazzlingly as ever. Freed from the egg cosplay, I feel fresh. How refreshing. Oh, while pleased by my own evolution, my gaze fell on the Earth dog's corpse. On the contrary to my expectations, the corpse didn't disappear like in the games. What should I do? I may be able to eat it. This corpse. I'm a vampire after all. I heard there are people who eat dogs anyway. I should appraise it for the time being. Dash others. Earth dog's flesh description. Chewy meat. Eating raw may be dangerous. Dash. It had become a murdering meat. It's not clad.s.sifidus race anymore, but as author's appraisal san is heartless. It's dangerous according to the description. But, wait, I wonder if the egg.e.l.l would help me protect my stomach, because it's dangerous to my life. It would clad.s.sify it like a poison or something. This may actually work. To tell the truth, I want to eat something proper since I only had the egg.e.l.l and the flower juice so far. To put it bluntly, I want to eat meat very much. Therefore, there's no need to hesitate. Let's eat it right away. Bushan, I absorb the egg.e.l.l with my fangs. Gaburi, I eat the Earth dog's flesh, or more precisely, I absorb it with my fangs. I squeeze the meat with my fangs like a juice and gradually fill my stomach. The feeling of eating meat is quite strange. It's jiggly because it's raw. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Skill food poisoning resistance LV1 acquired. Oh, I got something. It appears to be different from poison resistance, but still useful for survival. Naizu skill. I should probably eat a lot of things. Sucky suck. After eating the dog's meat to some extent, I separate my fangs from it. Yosh, I found out that I can eat it. I cut the meat, wrap it in the gra.s.s and store it in a cool place. I may be able to preserve it in this tree hole. I quickly finished my task and fell asleep. It's somewhat noisy outside. When I look out from the hole, I see 3 Earth dogs gathered outside. They look very angry. They are sniffing around the location where the corpse is. This is dangerous. Did they sniff it out? If they stay there like that, I won't be able to leave. I have 3 poison spears at hand. I may be able to defeat them if I stay in here. I have a stock of food, but if they call for more comrades, it may be dangerous. What should I do? W? What? The tree is shaking. Moreover, considerably violently. What is happening? Mishimishi. Isn't this dangerous? This is dangerous. The tree seems to be breaking, but it's shaking crazily, though. When I look out of the tree hole, what's that thing? There's like a huge Earth dog. What? The appearance of their boss? Race. Earth dog leader level 1 . Its leader. Alright, but It's huge. It's about 1,5 times larger than the others. Dogen Dogen Masimishimishi, Ga, Baton, R. A sudden brightness from above. Also, a cool breeze. The tree broke. It was broken. Dungeon trees can be broken. What's this? I was certain that it's an indestructible object or something. I was wrong. Shit. I need to quickly escape. I don't have protection. Okay. Disperse. I start running while holding the poison spear. Bipedal running. Chapter 7. Anima Temple. Oh, crap. This is dangerous, because I'm being chased. They keep chasing me hard. Earth Dog X3. Earth Dog Leader X1. If that's the case, Aura, I throw the poison spear. Dasankayan. It seems I hit one of them. Its speed slows down and it withdraws. Yash. Remaining. Earth Dog X2. Earth Dog Leader X1. I must escape. I could gain some time if I hide in other tree holes, but, unfortunately, I don't see any tree holes. Why at such time? I have found them easily until now. Oh, what's that? When I look forward, I see a door of some artificial structure for the first time. I appraise it while running. Others. Anima Temple description. A sacred place governing over the life and death. Although I don't understand it well, it looks good. Anyway, let's take refuge in there. There may be people inside. I wonder if I can find my sanctuary there. Don. I knock on the door, but it won't open. Why does it not open? Is there any method? It's necessary to consume skill points in order to enter the temple. Oh, voice of God again. But, an entrance fee? Is this a theme park or something? But, if it means entering a safe place, I understand. That's alright. Use them. The present amount of skill points is 100. Consuming 100 skill points. Dozen. The next moment, the door opened. Yashan. In any case, let's evacuate. Baton. When I enter, the door closes and the earth dogs collide with the door. Phew, I'm saved. I look around restlessly. But, what is this place? Unlike everything else, this is artificial. It's considerably old building. As the name implies, it surely has a holy atmosphere. The air is clear, totally different from the cave. Anyway, let's look around. Tekutku dust dances with my every step. N.O. Body may have come here in a while. It's quite large. I hardly think that humans would build something so enormous. In reality, it looks like a huge version of Parthenon. I feel totally dwarfed. When I advance further, I came across a cliff-like place. I see floating lights similar to fireflies at the very bottom. Magically beautiful. I feel very sacred aura. I look at the lights and appraise them. No information available. This didn't happen until now. One more time. Nothing is displayed after all. No way. Did appraisal sand break? I appraise the building's floor immediately. Others. Anima Temple description. A sacred place governing over the life and death. Yakata appraisal sand didn't break. It seems that those floating lights are special, because it's so magical. I can agree with that. But this place, an anima temple, if I'm not mistaken, it should have a meaning of life or soul or something like that in Latin. No, because it's a word with many meanings. Would a feminine principle as present in the male unconscious be right? Because I don't know the link between the reality and this place. It may have a totally different meaning. However, if it had that meaning, wouldn't the floating lights at the bottom be people's souls? The Anima Temple's description is a sacred place governing over the life and death after all. If that's the case, then this sacred place is slightly scary. The unclear S.P.A. of life and death is chilling my heart. Rather, ITHNK that a place of life and death would be an endgame content in a game. If that were the case, it would be a place of last boss fight. You would fight and beat the boss. I'm just a baby after reincarnation, though. Is it alright for me to be here? It has been a while since anyone came here. Yawn. I heard a voice from behind all of a sudden. Chapter 8. Rare skill ghetto. Uh-oh, that surprised me. I heard a voice from behind all of a sudden. I thought there wasn't anyone. I didn't hear even a footstep. When I look back, Jason is standing there, sharp ears, long beard. Not a human, but an elf. Who is he? This temple's priest? Who might you be? I thought no one was here. That's because only I and the soul-like being reside here. However, you are not ordinary. To be able to enter, skill points were needed in order to enter. From Jason's way of speaking, ordinary people don't have skill points. I have entered with skill points. Who? Skill. A person from a different world as expected. It can also explain the maturation to baby vampire, as expected. It seems that not everyone in this world possesses skill points. It may be only a special feature of people from different worlds. If that's the case, there may be a lot more people who came to this world just like me. Are there other people from different world? I have only met a few people, yeah, but there are many here. You should pray to the saints. Elf Jason points at the part of the temple, a hole in the wall fitted with many mummies lined up, almost as if they were saints of pyramid or catacombs. It doesn't seem like they are alive. What is this about, I wonder? That is, if you have an opportunity, go the east of the dungeon. If red flowers, if nirvana flowers are still in full bloom, we will meet again. I continued to hear Elf Jason's voice as he vast disappearing. He quickly disappears like a fog. I swing my hand, but there's nothing. I wonder what was that about? It may be some kind of magic. In a world with a leveling system, that may not be surprising. After looking around for a while, I didn't find Elf Jason around after all. It seems he really disappeared. Well then, let's look at the mummies like Elf Jason said. The mummy totally looks like a saint. Is it alive or dead? I can't tell. It may be in both states. It would be over in the reality, but here, I have a convenient skill. To tell you the truth, it's appraisal san. Even if this was an ancient civilization excavation site, I could easily advance thanks to the appraisal skill. It's a field in which appraisal san invincible. Well, then, please, have a quick look. Appraisal san, race, a person reincarnated from a different world. Description, person who created things a person from a different world in such place. Jason said there are many here after all. If that's the case, they may have come here in the past from J.A.Pan just like me. I'm quite interested in the sentencia person who creates things, but it doesn't seem like I will get more information. I should try appraising the next mummy. Race, a person reincarnated from a different world. Description, person who healed people. This one is reincarnated too. The description is different. A person who heals. Would that mean he or she was a saint while alive? No. There are much more professions which could help people. There's the case of songstress after all. What about this one? Race, a person reincarnated from a different world. Description, person who crossed the sea. Another reincarnated person. He apparently crossed the sea. I wonder if every mummy here is a reincarnated person. But, wait a minute. Until now, appraisal displayed dead creatures as author snitrace. Then, after all, are these mummies alive? No, they just may not be completely dead. In that case, good evening. I greet the mummies first of all. Silence, no reaction. Meh, wasn't that obvious? I didn't have any expectations, really. Therefore, I don't feel depressed because there was no answer. Mummification of reincarnated people. Mummy sans. Wait, I have an idea. If you think about it, it's a good idea. Until now, I have gained skills only by sucking something with my fangs. I may be able to get something if I suck this time. I may be able to obtain some skill, and because I'm a vampire, there wouldn't be problem sucking a human blood. It's rather natural. I should do that. Then, which mummy should I choose? Person who created things or person who healed people? As expected, drinking saint's blood would be awkward. Let's go with person who created things first. If things go smoothly, I will suck the saint after. Okay. Gabun. I bite and suck the mummy's blood. Skill.0. These fangs activated. Skill blood bone alchemy acquired. I did it. A good looking ability ghetto. Pagan. W. What? My body is all of a sudden enveloped by a white light and I feel like a bell is pounding inside my head. It's so bright I can't open my eyes. It feels like an electric shock is running through my head, as if the shock is forcibly playing with my brain. My surroundings are covered with white light. I feel a soft sensation of floating, like if my body is flying somewhere. When I notice I'm outside of the anima temple. I have returned in front of the stone door. Earth dogs are in front of me. Chapter 9. Revival. Blood Bone Alchemy. Earth dogs bark at me after discovering me. This is bad. This is a dead end. The door won't open. I will get eaten by those guys. Dondon, I hit the door. Oi, hurry up and open. I want to go inside again. You are not able to enter at this time. Why? Will it work if I put in skill points? Dondon, I hit the door again. You are not able to enter at this time. See? CRAP. Earth dogs will attack me. I have 2 poison spears in possession. I will throw one for trial. Kayan. It hit. It hit one of the earth dogs. I regret that it didn't hit the earth dog leader. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Skill throwing LV1 acquired. Ghetto. Now's not the time to celebrate. A weapon. A weapon. One last poison spear. Nothing else. But this. No. That's right. I should have obtained a skill from the mummy in the temple, if I'm correct. The name should be Blood Bone Alchemy. Judging by the name, an alchemy that requires blood and bones. If that's the case, blood and bones. Found them. The dog I threw the spear at. The injured earth dog. Although it's bleeding, I don't see its bones. Should I try it on that dog? This ability. Most likely because of the injury. The earth dog attacks me frantically. The remaining dog and the leader are watching. They are most likely expecting it to bring me down. Then, I have no choice but to do it. This ability. Blood Bone Alchemy. I will bet on it. I throw the last poison spear at the attacking earth dog. Dawson. The spear sticks in its body, but it keeps charging at me without minding. It most likely understands that it's going to die anyway. It charges desperately. I heard that a wounded beast is the most dangerous one. I can't be careless. In that case, I extend my hand towards the direction of the earth dog. Gabun. The opponent bit into my left hand. I feel the pain, but I endure. My arm is about to come off. But I have caught that fellow like this. Right now, I'm able to see that guy's wound. I'm able to touch his blood and bones easily. I will give my left arm to you, pup. But, eat this. I will take your life. Doban. I insert my hand in the wound the poison spear made. I touch its blood and bones directly. A bloody. Wet flesh and hard bones. I plunge through the flesh and touch its bones. Blood Bone Alchemy. Pika-dodo-obam. The earth dogs explodes from the inside. Blood and flesh scatter everywhere. My entire body is bloody. A circle of blood and bones is drawn around me. A red circle appears. 12 experience gained. Baby vampire level has increased from 1 to 2. Blasting. Terrific. Blood Bone Alchemy. Somehow, my opponent was blasted with 1 hit. I don't have a single idea as to what happened, but that guy has died. Because it's an alchemy, I changed my mind. So the alchemy might have activated and caused an explosion, because I don't have a clear image of alchemy. The remaining earth dog observed me from the distance. It seems it's frightened after seeing its companion done in. But, the leader is a big guy. Earth dog leader is full of a motivation. I crouch down and put my right hand on the ground. The left arm which was bitten by the earth dog is now but a decoration. Far from functioning properly, it got blown off by the explosion. It fell far in the distance. Therefore, right now, I'm one-handed. I gather the blood and bones scattered on the ground with my remaining hand. The alchemy is based on blood and bones. If I have this much raw material, I could do some proper training. What is necessary right now? is a weapon, the ultimate weapon that will allow me to defeat them, a weapon that can overturn this situation. I will create it now. Blood Bone Alchemy. My hand shines, the blood and bone shine and contract in my hand. A weapon wrapped in red light is produced in my right hand. What appeared is a deep crimson, shining gun, a revolver magnum. As expected, the most powerful weapon a modern person could remember is a gun. A sword or a spear can't win against a gun. A gun that can ensure heavy damage from a distance is the strongest. With that thought, a revolver was created. The ammunition: Earth Dog's blood and bones. Blood bullets, bone bullets. Two kinds of bullets. I pick the bullets with my mouth and load them into the gun. The loss of my left arm is huge, but, thanks to that, I have obtained the strongest weapon instead. I will drink you, you dogs. The Earth Dog leader and its henchmen charge at me. They may have thought that the more time they give, the worse it will turn out, but they are slow. I already loaded the gun. I point the gun at the dogs and fire. Ban ban ban. The blood bullet pierces the Earth Dog. Kyanbusha. The Earth Dog, which was shot 3 times, falls to the ground. The moment the 3 blood bullets entered its body, its blood started spurting out. The blood spurting out of the 3 holes looks as if an explosion happened in its body, as if I was watching red fireworks. Only the Earth Dog leader remains. I have this one for you. I rotate the barrel and shoot. Ban ban ban. The bone bullets penetrate the Earth Dog leader. Kiwayan. Mishimishi. Flop. Earth Dog leader falls. He bloated the moment the bone bullet entered inside of him. His huge bones tore him up from the inside. The leader, who was torn apart from the inside, falls down while bleeding from every part of its body. A pile of corpses formed instantly. 36 experience gained. Baby vampire level has increased from 2 to 3. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Skill shooting LV1 acquired. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. T.I. Skill social upheaval LV1 acquired. The place became silent. The only one surviving in this pile of blood and bones is me. The only moving thing is me. It's a miserable scene, but, because I'm a vampire, I'm attracted by the sight and smell of blood. I gulp down my saliva unconsciously. Phew, I got out of the trouble. All the tension made me dizzy. That was a close victory. Also, this blood bone alchemy, it may use a considerable amount of my stamina. I need to rest somewhere, but I must do something about my left arm before that. It was blown off because of the alchemy. I collect the blood, bones, and my former arm. I image my left arm in my mind. Blood bone alchemy. A deep crimson arm light forms bit by bit. When a bold red line is produced, the bones, blood, and flesh start mixing. The crimson light soon turns into an object. Fun. The light ceases. I make a fist and release, but it didn't go well. I may still need more practice with the alchemy, but that's entirely okay. I'm satisfied because the arm is properly sticking to me. I gather the Earth Dog's bodies while feeling relieved. If I leave these guys here, their friends may come. The present situation. I can't fight in my present situation, in which I could lose consciousness at any moment. Let's leave from here immediately. I start walking unsteadily. I enter the nearby tree's hole and lie down. Chapter 10. Days of hunting. When I woke up, the pain has subsided. I have a tingling ache in the left arm I created with blood bone alchemy, and I'm absurdly hungry. Anything's good. I want to eat. What is necessary right now is blood and nutrition. My decreased stamina and my left arm are probably demanding energy. Gabun. I bite the Earth Dog's meat next to me. Chichu. I suck the nutrition with my fangs. I'm thankful to my growing fangs now, because I can eat without having to move my mouth. I can get nutrition comfortably without moving. As I suck the nutrition through my fangs, I can tell that it flows directly to my left arm. The feeling of blood transferring. Because I'm a vampire, my relationship with blood may be subtle. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Food poisoning resistance LV1 has become food poisoning resistance LV2. Ooh, I heard a voice. But it's a mealtime now. I need to get my nutrition. I must get my perfect physical condition back. Before I noticed, I fell asleep while sucking meat with my fangs. I wake up, my left hand is still tingling. I am hungry, my body demands meat. Gabunchichu, I bite the earth dog's meat and suck with my fangs. My body is filled with energy. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Food poisoning resistance LV2 has become food poisoning resistance LV3. I heard a voice. But, not yet, I'm not full yet. My left arm demands to eat more. It demands blood. It demands meat. More, give me more. Gabunchichu, I slurp on earth dog's meat again. I wake up. Not yet, it's not enough. My left arm wants a meat. But, I already ate all of the earth dog's meat. Then, next. The earth dog leader's meat. I carefully set it aside. The most delicious meal was left for last. Well then, itadakimasu. Gabunchichu, I eat the meat. I wake up. I need more. I need more blood and meat. My body and left arm wish for it. But, I already ate all of the earth dog leader's meat. I don't have any more preserved meat. I have no choice but to hunt more. Tekutku, I get out of the tree hole, the crimson gun I made with alchemy in my right hand, revolver magnum. I found a paw.s.sing earth dog. I reflexively point the gun and pull the trigger. Get well letter from my blood bullets. Ban can the earth dog exploded while collapsing. 12 experience gained. I collect the earth dog's corpse and drag it to the tree hole. Gabunchichu, I eat the meat. Outside of the tree hole. Ban I shoot an earth dog with my practiced hand. It explodes from inside causing a fountain of blood and falls to the ground. 12 experience gained. No matter how many times I heard the God's voice, it didn't move my emotions. I, who is taken by the feeling of severe starvation, only want the meat. I want to bite into the meat immediately. I want to bite and suck. My fangs are aching. But, I have enough self-control to stop. It may have become my habit to eat in the tree hole. I dragged the prey back to the tree hole. Gabunchichu, I eat the meat as usual. Chapter 11. This is one of the 7 great dungeons, the Great Dungeon of Ares. Back in full force. I woke up in a refreshing mood after a while. I have hunted earth dogs like possessed in the last days. Wake up, hunt dogs, eat, sleep. That was the extent of my daily life. There was a case when I was firing the gun half asleep. Before I noticed, an earth dog exploded right in front of me. It was a zombie mode. The me without awareness is scary. But, thanks to that, I have lost the uncomfortable feeling in my left arm. Even if I close and open my fist, I feel nothing, no discomfort. Yosh, I have finally returned. The settling of my craving for meat may be particularly big. I probably got enough nutrition. My fangs have calmed down. I should appraise myself after a long time. Race, baby vampire level 4 R. I leveled up before I noticed. The last thing I remember is leveling to level 2 after killing the earth dog leader. I have improved by 2 levels since then. It seems my level has increased while I was hunting. I feel that my body is slightly bigger. Leveling up may have increased body growth. It would be difficult to notice little by little. Well then, let's go hunting. There's a mountain of bones near when I get out of the hole. Come to think of it, I have been piling up the bones while being absorbed in hunting. It can't be helped since there's no S.P.A. in the tree hole. Tekutku oh, earth dog discovered. I aim the crimson gun at it and pull the trigger. Ban can the earth dog's movements immediately stop and it explodes. Phew, I got used to it. I felt nothing at the sight of the grotesquely exploding earth dog. I already know from where the blood will spurt. I have certainly become stronger, because right now, I'm the one hunting. Being hunted feels nostalgic. I feel like it was during the ancient egg times. Now then, I collect the earth dog materials and throw them into the hole. When I finish, I will use it for the blood bone alchemy exercise. Because I have done the bullet refining only during the hunting mode, I must try other abilities. Then, shall I try to make the revolver once again? Because when I made it before, I was in a desperate situation and wasn't able to tell what's what. Yosh, the blood and bones of Earth Dog I have hunted until now are scattered on the ground. I put both hands on the ground. I think of the revolver magnum in my mind. Coming. Blood bone alchemy. Pika the blood and bones shine and something like a gun appears. But that won't do. It didn't turn out well. What came out only resembled a gun. A practice may be necessary after all. Then, once more. Blood bone alchemy. Pika. Blood bone alchemy. Pika. Blood bone alchemy. Pika. Blood bone alchemy. Pika. No good. There's a pile of a gun-like things. Everything is imitation. A mountain of model guns. Although the appearances are similar, it really does not function as a gun. What was different that time? I was able to create functioning gun in one try. I can't remember well how I did it that time. I only know that I was desperate. It doesn't go smoothly right now, though I would be most likely be able to use the maximum of my concentration if I fall in a pinch. But I still have a gun, so all's good. Let's move forward steadily. Rather, I haven't appraised this gun yet. Weapon, revolver magnum special version description. Can load 10 bullets. Powerful shooting potential. It's a special version, but it looks exactly the same as in my world. The display shows the gun as a weapon. In that case, let's appraise the failures. Others. Model gun description. Alchemy failure. Junk. Weapon imitation. Can't be fired. Few appraisal San. You are quite straight. I would like you to be more considerate. It's sloppy. But there's a hope here. Future prospect is gooder. I think this model gun is made quite well. Let's leave it as it is for today. My stomach is suffering because of the training. Overdoing things is not good. I will be also troubled if I start Ma.S.S producing model guns. This place would look like an armory or some terrorist's hiding place. A cave with lots of guns. I might be able to sell them if I was a merchant. But I still didn't see a single person yet, even though it wouldn't be weird to meet adventurers because this is a dungeon. There are not even footprints. Is this place really inside of a dungeon? Which reminds me, I haven't appraised the ground after appraisal San raised to level 3. I should do it. I don't have high expectations, though. Then, please, appraisal San. Others. Wall of the Great Dungeon of Ares description. One of the 7 great dungeons. Appraisal San, you have done it. I'm sorry for underestimating you. The name of this place has appeared. So this place is called Great Dungeon of Ares. Moreover, one of the 7 great dungeons. That sounds somewhat manly. But then the thought I had earlier about adventurers swarming this place, the enemies around. The Earth Dogs don't seem to be that strong. Since I'm able to defeat them after growing up from the egg. No. It may be possible that the vampire me is special. I may be a rare race. Also, my weapons are poison and gun. These weapons may have allowed me to slaughter advanced level monsters. For the time being, this place's name. I'm satisfied with knowing this place's name. One of the 7 great dungeons, Great Dungeon of Ares. I have a feeling that I have heard the name Ares before. It sometimes comes up in anime and manga, but I'm certain that it has something to do with Western astrology. Ares. I should go to sleep for today. I'm tired from using the blood bone alchemy. I enter the tree hole and lie down. Chapter 12. Dog's Tribute. It's noisy outside of the tree hole. Judging by the voice, a cry of an earth dog. Rather, I feel like the voice is getting closer each time. What a splendid toot for an alarm clock. Tekutku when I take my crimson gun and get out. As expected, 3 dogs were waiting outside. Kuon Gurua. They bark something towards me. Ouch, a waking up high-pitched voice. It's like a bell ringing in my head. But, a breakfast? I'm delighted that my breakfast came right to me. Although I have a lot of preserved food, the more set aside the better. It seems that the food doesn't rot in the tree hole. When I point my gun towards the earth dogs, Cayenne, 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 Cayenne. All dogs prostrate before me on the ground, almost as if they were bowing before me. One of them takes out something strawberry-like from its mouth and put it in front of them. With the feeling of "please feel free," it pushes the strawberry with its snouts. No way. Is this? It's not that, right? It seems the dogs are paying tribute to me. They are wagging their tails furiously. But let's make sure first. It may possibly be Earth Dog's scheme. They may have poisoned the fruit and aim to kill me with poison. Meh. It won't be effective against my poison resistance, though. I even have the protecting edge.e.l.l. At hand. I have a Rhea.S. ally. Well then, it's your turn. Appraisal San -others. Earthberry description. Edible fruit, sweet with rich fragrance, said to be cultivated by earth dogs. They present this fruit as proof of loyalty to superior beings. Yes, I understand. Thank you very much. Appraisal San. I have been paid a tribute. It may be because I have defeated the earth dog leader. Do the weak flock around the strong in demon society? Sounds like weak meat flocking around the strong meat. Then, let's accept it first of all. I have enough food. I should avoid useless fighting. I pick the earthberry the earth dogs presented me. When I look at it up close, it really resembles a strawberry. Kuon, 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 kuon. The dogs urge me to quickly eat it. I understand. I would eat it even if you didn't sing with such painful voices. Well then, I'm doing it. Pakufumu. As Appraisal said, it tastes sweet. A fruity taste spreads in my mouth. I like it. Kuon, 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 kuon. The earth dogs wag their tails in joy. They lower their heads. It seems they are glad because I seem to like it. Do as you see fit. I tell the dogs in high spirits and return to the hole for breakfast. Gabunchichu. I suck the earth dog meat with my fangs. When I finished the breakfast and went out of the hole, one earth dog was still there. Me while sticking out its tongue and wagging its tail. The dog is in a completely tamed state. I don't sense any ambition, just the fluffiness. Kuon, kuon. It lowers its head and moves its neck. It may be Sangaton. If that's the case, I will accept the offer. Saku. I climb on the earth dog's back. Kuon, kuon. The earth dog barks joyfully. The ride is really comfortable. Kuon, kuon. You say. The dog shakes its head and inquires me for the destination. Let's see what to do. Let's run through this first, because I'm just a baby vampire. I don't know my surroundings. I'm ignorant of the geography. Kui. I draw a circle with my finger to instruct the dog. I wonder if the meaning circle around the area will transmit. Wan. It seems to have understood. Rather, this is the first time it barked. Wanwan. Did it get genuinely attached? Wow-en. The dog barks and starts running. Sauce. It runs around the dungeon. The view of the surroundings slowly spreads around me. The breeze hitting my skin is comfortable. It's more comfortable than walking by myself. Sauce. The scenery is similar no matter where I look. The trees and plants show here and there. The meadow continues. The most standing out are the red flowers, Nirvana flowers. Ah, that reminds me. The elf Jason in the Anima Temple said something about this. If I'm not mistaken, was it if you want to meet, go where the red flowers bloom? Then, let's have a look. Pat boy. I pat the dog's head and stretch my finger to indicate the direction. Wow-en. It seems we have a good mutual understanding or something. The dog starts running to the direction I pointed at. Sauce to the direction where the red flowers bloom. The wind is comfortable. Chapter 13, Sage's Hideout. Arrival. There's a house at the end of the Nirvana flower field. That's probably Elf Jason's house. I'm somewhat excited to see a house after so long. I dismount the earth dog. Wan yosh. When I pat the earth dog's head, it wags its tail and waits for orders. Because the door is human-sized, he won't be able to go in. I raise my finger and tell him the instructions. Listen, Earth Dog, wait here. If you have a business to take care of, you can return when When, Yash, I think it understood. I knock at the door, however, there was no answer. Excuse me, is someone home? I was told by the elf Ojiazan to come, but, silence. There's no reply. It may be not this house. Gaka when I unintentionally touched the door. N.O.B. The door opened. It opened. Then, I will let myself in, because I was invited after all. I go through the door and enter inside. I appear to have entered a reception room after going through a small corridor. It's full of high-clad S furniture. Excuse me, is anyone here? Silence. There was no answer again. Bondoka, Mumu, I heard an explosion from the next room. Mafu, did something happen? There's a smoke coming out of the room. Go-o. Go-o. The door opens and one elf Jizan appears. Ah, it's the elf from Anima Temple. Oh Jizan, it has been a while. Oh Jizan dumbfoundedly looks at me, his eyes are popping. Who are you? Ya, error? Does he not remember me? And I thought we could have a normal conversation, you know. We met at the Anima Temple the other day. That place? Fumu the elf Ojiazan nods. Did I perhaps meet a troublesome guy? No, that's wrong, because we definitely met before. Excuse me? I understand. Ya, me in the Anima Temple is just an illusion magic. Ya, it's something like a messenger in order to send people who went there to this house. No, so that's why he disappeared like a fog. One mystery solved. But you, if you have entered the Anima Temple, a reincarnated person, what to do? I don't have concrete memory, so I don't know. I am somewhat knowledgeable about J.A.Pan and I somewhat understand that this is a different world. Probably. ITHNK. That's the case. I see. I'm Elia. Although I'm LG, I'm also a sage. Many people call me that. But you, how strange. Yan. You don't appear to be a human, but I appear to be a baby vampire. You, a non-human. I'm an elf. What is your name? No. Ya, a name. Come to think of it, I can't remember anything. I did not pay attention to this until now. I unconsciously avoided it. Only when Eljason asked me about my name I noticed that I don't know even my name. An name? Huh. I wonder what my name is. Seeing you like that, it appears that you don't know your name. It's okay. Sometimes, it's a good thing to stop worrying about certain things. However, it would be better to make at least a temporary name, for now. Zo, that's right. Let's THNK positively. Even if I remember, it's not like anything would change. Then, what should I name myself? My name is. At that moment, I incidentally remember one surname, Tokugawa. It suddenly appeared in my mind. It may even be my real name. Then, Tokugawa. I understand. No. Ya, Tokugawa-san. Yana. Elf Jason says few words. Not Tokugawa, but Tokugawa, similar to that shogun Tokugawa. It may be unusual name even in J.A.Pan. However, you, by your appearances, your level must be low. You did good to survive here until now. The 50th floor of the Great Dungeon of Ares is a place one will not survive easily. The 50th floor? Elf Jason just said it so casually. Seriously? The 50th floor? Hey. Oi, no way. It was so deep. I was certain it was the 10th floor or something. What's wrong? You look surprised. Yano. That. To think it's the 50th floor. You see, I was born on this floor. Ho you. That is something unusual. It's rare to be born in a dungeon, and even if you do, it's not a place newborn can survive. You either must have been exceptionally lucky or your abilities must be. No. It's nothing much. The enemies around me weren't that strong. Their levels were also low. New level is. You are in a possession of appraisal? Huh. Right. You are reincarnated after all. Enemies being weak may be my fault. No. Ya, because they monsters were a hindrance to my research. I hunted quite a lot. No. Yo. Also, because I cultivate the Nirvana flowers, a lot of monsters have moved away. There was a reason after all. I thought that those dogs were too weak for the 50th floor, which means, the normal enemies are much stronger. Let's see. Yano. The only monsters left on this floor are young ones or those who can survive among the Nirvana flowers. Specifically, How strong are they? Monsters of the 50th floor? It would be impossible for a high-grade adventurer to fight monsters of the 50th on his own yawn, because it won't always be a 1 against 1, an intermediate level party would be required. In the first place, it's dangerous for humans to stay in the dungeon for an extended amount of time because of the demon element, so they can stay only for a limited amount of time. The deeper you go, the stronger the demon element and the monsters are after all. Fumu sounds dangerous. I don't know the ability of the adventurers, but they will most likely be difficult to deal with. Oops, you have just been born, so you don't understand the strength of adventurers. An advanced level adventurer is on the level of 10,000 normal people. Most people are at an intermediate level. They are reasonably strong. Of course, the best would be to experience their strength yourself. On what level would Earth Dog Leader be? That dog, huh? That fellow. Let's see. At the top of elementary level adventurer Canoe, that stupidly huge rhino-sized dog is just that. That means the strength of other monsters is unreasonable. Phew, I'm glad I wasn't born on a different floor. I would probably die. I'm really glad that I was born here. That dog was an elementary level, huh? No, perhaps. Did you defeat the dog leader? Elf Jason seemed to guess my answer. Meh. Yes. Promptly W? What really? Ah, yes, but it was elementary level, so it's only natural, isn't it? What are you saying, ya? You, who was just born as baby vampire. That is a splendid achievement. It's not an opponent that can be easily defeated. Even elementary adventurers with items and weapons wouldn't be able to easily defeat it. Go Fufafu. I'm looking forward to your future prospects, yawn. As expected, yawn. No, it was nothing. Wait, I have a suitable gift for you, no ya. Wait a minute, no yazo. Dada. Elf Jason runs out of the room. He leaves me behind. What's wrong? El Jason, he looked very cheerful. A hustling Jason. Chapter 14. I have become the sage's disciple. But Abada El Jason returns after several seconds. He has a book in one hand, and a small cloth bag in the other. This is, I point at the book, monster picture book. Yeah, it can automatically record every monster you encounter. I want you to record all monsters around the world by all means. This was always my dream, to become a monster master. I can't leave this floor. Please complete it by all means in my stead. Oh Jason, what did you just say? You just said something so terrible so casually. LG, you can't leave this floor? I cannot physically leave because of various reasons. It's something like a seal. Is that so also? This bag is an item box. Everything up to a certain extent can be stored inside, and the capacity is also excellent. Hey. This isn't his super convenient item. It came. Yashna. I thought it looked like an item box, but to think it was the real thing. I think it's the most useful thing after appraisal. None. Thank you, LG. I was worried about a storage for meat, blood, and bones. Thank you very much. It's okay. Yeah, I still have more than enough left, because I am researching monsters in this house. I would like you to show me the picture book regularly. It will surely be useful for my research. I will definitely reward you. No, yeah, I understand. I attach the item box to my waist and put the monster picture book inside. 4-dimensional pockets are sure great. It's because I feel a lot of talent in you. Yeah, my blood is boiling after so long. No, yeah, that guy. You remind me of the former hero. Hero? This world also has heroes? If that's the case, it's becoming more and more like a game. El Jason, you are Hero's acquaintance? That's right. Even though I say hero, it's a hero of the previous generation. Yagon. We were traveling together. I was a sage. That time's Mao was powerful. El Jason recollects something while nodding his head. It seems he was a member of Hero's party. No. El Jason looks really light-hearted. Was that really okay? I have a feeling that he possesses a lot of influence in this world, though. But I can understand now. This explains how he is able to live in this dungeon. A regular person wouldn't be able to drive away monsters of the 50th floor. Right. right. I must ask the important thing. I have to ask if there is a way to move around the dungeon so I can level up. Are there some transfer stones or gate that would allow me to move between the floors? From your talk, the monsters on the next floor should be strong. I would like to find enemies of just the right strength, but transfer stones are not usable in the dungeon. Yeah, there was a transfer gate on this floor, but I have ended up destroying it. The closest one should be on the 40th floor, but I don't know whether it's still functioning or not. If it's broken, then try 30th, 20th, 15th, 10th. There also should be gates on all single digits floors. There were here after all, transfer gates. But why did Eljason break it? Really? Why? 40th floor. Huh. Descending 10 floors seems somewhat difficult. According to Eljason's talk, the monsters there should be quite strong. No, if I'm not mistaken, there should also be one on the 60th floor. No, that may be broken. Creating a transfer gate is hard, but maintaining it is even harder. It's necessary to protect it from the monsters and constantly supplying it with magic. No, yeah. So that's why there are only so few of them, because the number of advanced levels adventurers is few. They have to station people in order to protect it. However, the gate on the 60th floor looks unreasonable, so the target is the gate on the 40th floor. The higher the floor number, the stronger the monsters would be. However, it's okay, yeah. If it's you, you will be fine, yeah. You will be fine if you raise your level steadily. No, yeah, because I have also become strong steadily. Is that so? It's alright. I will thoroughly prepare you. No, yeah. Rest. Hey.s. Short. I was called Sage Sama in the old days. Many people wanted to become my disciples. Oh, ooh. To think LG would approach me first. Did I just become a sage's disciple? In fact, I felt that my abilities are not enough, so I was going to request LG to let me become his disciple. I have nothing against a sage of the former hero party becoming my master. I will be in your care. Leave it to me. No, yeah. You will surely become a first-class.s magician. Let's have fun. Foo-fa-foo. I, Vampire San, have become a sage's disciple. Chapter 15, New Home. Where have you been living until now? No, yeah. In the tree holes. Weren't you leading a Shiner-like life? I also lived in the tree holes long time ago. That's because you're an elf, is what I thought. I will s on the Tsukumi, because I just got a master with much effort. Then, you should stay with me. There are room available. This house is uselessly s.p.a. shy. Yes, I will be bothering you. Since you have became my disciple, there's no need to be so reserved. Use my house as if it was your. No, yeah. I usually am locked up in the laboratory anyway. That reminds me, have you eaten something? I had an earth dog and Nirvana flower. Nirvana drinker, huh? I'm the same, yeah. I got addicted when I first ate it in order to gain the poison resistance to that sweetness. Certainly, that fruity taste, right? That's right. I'm growing vegetables here, so there's no need to worry about food. Yeah. I have no earth dog meat, though. I'm eating Cypher. Nah. Cypher? What is that? A monster or something? Judging from the name, rhino-like fellows. Eljason, what is this Cypher? Slightly stronger version of earth dog. Since you defeated a leader, you should be able to hunt them on your own soon. Yeah. Then, let's make the target of my hunting the Cypher for the time being. You can use the prepared guest room. It's the door with number 3. I'm quite drowsy today, so let's start the practice tomorrow. Well then, Eljason leaves the room. Now then, since it has been decided that I will move in here, I need to fetch my belongings from the tree hole. Although it's just bones, meat and earthberry. In other words, only food and bones. There also was the mountain of model guns. When I leave Eljason's house in order to fetch my belongings, I remember something, which reminds me, I haven't appraised Eljason's house yet. Others, Sage's hiding place description, former hero party member lives here. Appraisal San, you did it. You gave me personal information. Is this something like a nameplate? Wanwan. Oh, earth dog with wagging tail is waiting outside. Piccoon. A sound comes from the item box. I take out the source of the sound. It's the monster picture book. It's full of pure white pages. But it seems the Eta Earth Dogs tree has been added. Hoo. So he meant this by the automatic recording. Wanwan, wait. So I mount the Earth Dog. Take me to my house. Go home, Wanwan. The dog starts running. We arrive at my home. I enter the tree hole and put the meat and bones into the item box. It seems that I'm far from exceeding its capacity even after putting quite a lot inside. Putting the items inside became somewhat enjoyable. I put in one after another. I continue filling the item box. Yosh, storing completed. There's still a lot of unused S.P.A. dots in the item box. This is amazing. This item, Wanwan. Oh, the Earth Dogs is calling me. I have gotten quite attached to it, but I need to mark it somehow to distinguish it from the other dogs. Right, let's practice then. I take out bones and meat from the item box. I extract blood from the meat with my fangs. I touch the blood and bones with my hands. I imagine a certain something in my mind. Blood bone alchemy. Pow, and what appeared in front of me is a collar. I attach it to the dog. With this, it will be much easier to distinguish. Wanwan. Oh, the dog seems pleased. Right, I have attached a collar. Maybe I should name it, because it's Earth Dog. Would Adu be alright? One. Adu, from today, your name will be Adu Wanwan. It looks like it understands. Adu seems to be pleased. Adu's intelligence may be quite high. Then, let's return to Elgizen's house. So I get on Adu's back and we set off. The breeze feels nice. Chapter 16. Unthinkable Magic Talent. We have arrived at the sage's house, but, because Adu didn't leave before, I think of a certain thing. I take out a lot of bones and extract blood from the meat with my fangs. I touch the blood and bones with my hands. I think of a small, but cozy house. Blood bone alchemy. Pow, and a dog house with a red roof is created. Because of Earth Dog's size, it's considerably big. Rather than a dog house, it may be better to say a garage. Adu, you can live in there. Wanwan. Yosh, I will go inside the house and sleep. Adu should also rest. Wanwan. I enter the sage's house and enter a room number 3. It's a simple room with a table and a bed. But, because I have so far slept only inside tree holes, the bed looks irresistible. It has a presence of an angel. Dodo Bafu. I jump into the bed and almost lose it at the melting, soft feeling. So comfortable. The futon is meltingly soft. I wrap myself in the gentleness. Oh, I seem to have fallen asleep. When I leave the room and enter the living room, I find a meat and a letter on a desk. There's extra food in the storage room if this isn't enough for you. Practice will start at noon. It seems to be a breakfast. Well then, itadakimasu. Gabunchichu. I pierce the meat with my fangs and eat. Fumu. It tastes differently from Earth Dog meat. It's probably Cypher's meat. The taste of this is stronger. I'm full. There seems to still be some time after looking at a clock. I saw a clock after so long. So this world has it. A clock. 24 numbers, same as in J.A.Pan. Well then I should probably go outside and train the blood bone alchemy until the noon. I am aiming to steadily level up in order to exceed the model gun. Blood bone alchemy. Pow, and failure. 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 Phew, that was a good practice. I have produced a lot of model guns. With this much in stock, I could become an arms dealer. Although everything is just a model gun. Anyway, I put everything inside the item box. It may be useful in the future. After that, I had a lunch. It's finally the sage's training. Let's start your training. Yes, Elgizen. Good reply. Well then, let's measure your magic first. Since if you have no magic, you won't be able to use magic. Is there some in me? I'm not sure because Appraisal-san won't tell me. I will measure it roughly. There's no need to worry. Since you are a vampire, you should possess a certain amount of magic since birth. Well then, put your hand on this crystal ball. If you have magic, It will start shining nah yes. Put my hand on the crystal ball, huh? The brightness keeps increasing. Bacha it broke, ano. The crystal ball has broken, but, is it safe, this thing? Just staring absent-mindedly with his mouth open wide. What a thing ya. To think something like this would happen. It may be higher than average. Wait a second. We will try it out at once with a new crystal ball ya. Jason takes out a new crystal ball from his item box. Then, you, again yes. When I place my hand on the crystal ball. Bacha it broke again. I hope it's not expensive. This crystal ball. This is amazing. To think your magic talent would be to this extent. What an unexpected power. Just what is the extent of your talent? Is that so? No Dasaka? Jason gets excited. Jason is full of life. Jason takes a scale-like item from his item box. This item can digitalize magic talent. The greater the numerical value, the greater the magic. It can display magic from 1999, which is really great. Little children who long to enter the Royal Magic School must get past this. Jason urges me come with expectations in his eyes. He seems to have great expectations, but I pray for the machine to not get broken. Should I put my hand on this? Right, the same way like the crystal ball. When I place my hand. 999. Misimeshi the needle shakes at the 999. Baki bashu satana. The needle got blown away and got stuck in a wall. You seem out of the standard norms. I understand Noya. I understand. I clearly understand your talent. An existence with such talent could definitely become a demon king in the future. While Jason was groaning, I thought to myself, no. Please excuse me from becoming demon king. I want to live my life peacefully. No Dasu. Chapter 17, Magic Unleashed. You are a genius. Well then, let's start the magic unleashing training ya. If you can't unleash the magic, there would be no meaning to your talent. Yes. First, you must memorize the feeling of magic circulation ya. I will pour magic into your body. Do your best to memorize that feeling. No ya. Here I go. Yes. Elja puts his finger on my forehead. Thereupon, I feel something like a warm liquid flowing through my body. It's similar to a circulation of blood, but slightly different. I concentrate and memorize that feeling. I trace the stream of warm liquid inside my body. I'm convinced that it's operated like a water. The flow suddenly stops. Jason withdrew his finger. That's it. That feeling was the circulation of magic. It may feel unpleasant at the beginning, but you will get used to it in no time, Juru. If not, you won't be able to use magic. I will do it once more. Yes. Jason pours a warm water inside my body, but a magma-like substance within me opposes it. It forces Jason's water back. What? This magic. When Jason withdraws his finger, the interior of my body calms down. Jason quivers while clattering with his teeth. His long beard sways. What's wrong? No. Inside you, there's something strange. Did you really not used magic until now? Yes, I have just been born. I see. It may be just my imagination. That was the feeling of magic. You must remember that feeling in order to use magic. That is the first step. Ya. I slowly recall the feeling from a little while ago and try to circulate the water inside my body. If I'm not mistaken, circulate the warm water like this. Through this circuit. Go to this place. Turn that way. The water's temperature about this much. When I control the water inside my body. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Skill magic control LV1 acquired. Oh, nice. Progress. New. What you? Jason exclaims in surprise. What's wrong? Why are you asking? Didn't you just unleash magic? No ya. It wasn't such practice. I have just traced the feeling from a little while though. That is amazing. No ya. A normal fellow wouldn't be able to do that. Magic control is hard. No ya. A delicacy and precision similar to threading a needle is needed. Yazo. It took nearly a week for a genius like myself to do it. No ya. It's normal to not be able to do it even after a month. To do it in only in several seconds. A genius. I circulate the magic while listening to the surprised LG. Circulating the warm water feels nice. My body is warming up. Why? You are a monster. El Jason is frozen stiff. Oh, he started moving. Wonderful. I got goosebumps. Yeah. However, be careful no yeah. Since you have learned magic control, be careful to not get drunk from magic. Training steadily is the most important. Yeah, it would be better to just get used to magic today. I understand. Work hard no yeah. El Jason leaves. I continue circulating magic. The warm water around my body, I circulate it in circles. This is magic. It's so mysterious. It seems to be circulating in a different circuit than blood. I sit on a fallen tree in Grad.S. land for the sake of relaxing and continue earnestly circulating the magic in my body. The warmth is pleasant. I want to indulge myself in this feeling forever. I think that's only natural. Kuon. Kuon, the earth doggadoo is coming. It may have been attracted by the magic. It licks my face while I earnestly practice. I'm training magic no desu. This is Sparta desu. I rotate the magic around my body. But, Mew, my body is somewhat creaking. I have a burning headache, a stinging pain. This is bad. It seems that instead of a warm water, a magma is circulating around my body. Let's stop. More than this may be dangerous. But, at that moment, the magic suddenly swelled up. Putson. I heard a sound of something being snapped and lost consciousness. One para pero mumu. It seems that I have suddenly lost consciousness. A dew is licking my face. It's swagging its tail anxiously. I'm alright. I pat its head. Pain. My entire body is sore. I may have used way too much magic, but I want to quickly circulate the magic again so I don't lose that feeling. I should do it again. An imagine of water circulating inside me floats in my mind. I open the waterway and pour magic in. I circulate the magic while paying attention to the water's temperature. Gaga, the water temperature increased halfway in after all. The temperature gradually rises while I circulate the magic, and when the temperature rises, the pain also increases. Bad. Dangerous. Putson. I have lost consciousness. One para pero. I seem to have fainted again. My whole body creaks from pain. Experiencing with my own magic circuit may not have been a good idea. If that's the case, I retrieve a bone from my item box. I pour the magic inside the bone, say the way I pour it inside my body. I feel something. As expected. Bones may be magic circuits. I'm able to sense the route the magic is spreading. It broke. I may have poured more than the bone can tolerate. It may have broken because of that. Let's be more careful next time. I will pour magic inside the bone while observing its maximum tolerance. I retrieve a bone from the item box again and pour magic inside. Yosh, good condition. I pour magic in the circuit. It makes a path. Then I slowly circulate it through the entire bone. Carefully, not letting the magic overflow. Slowly and carefully, I carefully pour magic inside the circuits. It broke again. This is quite difficult, but it's intriguing. I understand that it gradually gets smoother and smoother. I will definitely succeed. I take out another bone from the item box and continue pouring my magic power inside. El Jason is looking outside from the house. He is observing the baby vampire Tokugawa-san. He carefully observes him who showed an extraordinary talent in magic. That guy. He really is magnificent. This is my first time seeing someone with such magic talent. He is even above me, who is considered a genius among elves. A talent is a terrific thing. Besides, the strong magic I felt inside his body. Just what was that? I felt threatened just by touching it. Who would have thought that I would get goosebumps at this age? Right now, El Jason is watching Tokugawa-san pull out a bone from his item box. He starts concentrating at the bone in his hand. Perhaps that fellow. He can pour magic into the material. Magic is controlled within one's body. Unleashing magic is a considerably difficult thing to do. There are many who can't pour magic into materials. The bone in Tokugawa's hand breaks. What? He broke the bone on the first try. Just how much magic did he pour in it? Average people won't be able to destroy materials while pouring magic in. That was a splendid magic attack. After El'Jizan trembles in surprise, Tokugawa-san pulls out another bone. How fierce! The purity of his magic that can destroy material so easily. The quant.I.T that causes him to break bones and faint many times. His potential is horrific. I must guide him properly. If not, a calamity may fall on this world. Tremendous magic is not necessarily a good thing. El'Jizan strokes his beard and thinks. What should he do for Tokugawa-san's future? How should he guide that enormous talent? Chapter 18. Training Magic Control. Boki, 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 boki. I pour the magic. The bone breaks. I can't control my magic well. Something like shaking comes soon, which causes me to pour too much magic. The magic circuit itself may be fragile because it is just a bone after all. Phew, it may be better to take a rest for a while. I'm able to only pour the magic. The problem is the uncontrollable quant.I.T. I have to somehow stabilize the magic. I may get used to it after repeating it many times. Isn't there a better way, tilde? Ah, that's right. What about that method? Gaboo, I pierce the bone with my fangs. I pour in the magic with my right hand while biting the bone with my fangs. I hope that this will allow me to hold the magic down, but it came. The wave. I suck the overflowing magic with my fangs. Chicho. The bone didn't break. I'm pouring in a suitable amount of magic. I may be able to continue like this. I continue pouring the magic for a while. Sometimes, a big wave of magic comes, but I suck that with my fangs. Because the magic returns back to my body, it's not being wasted. Because I have experienced the wave many times now, I'm able to get down the timing. I'm able to regulate the amount of magic in advance. Like this. No, it's different. Like this. Yosh, I did it. I became able to pour magic into the bone even without sucking with my fangs. The control of the magic wave is important. I'm able to pour the stable amount of magic after grasping the wave's timing. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Magic Control LV1 has become Magic Control LV2. Mew. Level up. It seems that the magic wave was the obstruction. Let's end for today. Since I have leveled up, I'm tired as expected. I want to get to the bed soon. My energy is dried to the bones. I quickly move and collapse on the bed. Baton Mafu, I sink and melt inside the angelic bed. The next day, H.D.L.Low. Tokugawa desu. I'm a baby vampire. By the way, when I introduce myself to Adu has a puzzled expression. It's scratching its head with its forefoot. Is it itchy? It doesn't sound right for some reason. Why is it? I may not be Tokugawa, although when El'Jizan asked about my name, I had the feeling I'm Tokugawa. Meh, putting that aside. Now then, let's pull myself together and start the magic control training. The magic went well while hitting the bone. Because of that, I was able to learn the control method of the wave quite well. Let's try something bigger next. Something at hand. When I meet Adu's eyes. Practice for pouring magic inside living things. There's a magic circuit inside the ribs. Are the magic circuits different in my body? Kyan. Adu stares at me nervously. It's okay, Adu, I won't experiment on you. An inanimate object is first. I want to practice on a big one, then, right. Let's try it on the fallen tree over there. A lot of time has probably passed since it has fallen, so there most likely won't be any magic left in it. Tekutku, I grab the fallen tree with both of my hands and I bite it with my fangs. I'm like an insect sucking a nectar. Well then, magic unleash. I can tell that a warm water is flowing inside the fallen tree. As I thought, the fallen tree seems to be dried out, so the magic is pouring down the circuits. I confirm the magic circulation while pouring. I continue pouring my magic, gradually filling the fallen tree up. I circulate the magic in the same circuit again to stabilize it. Oh, the magic wave suddenly came. The timing is different from the bone. The waves may be different in each and everything. I suck with my fangs, trying to keep the wave down. Sasa urgent evacuation. The moment I separate from the fallen tree, Boken the fallen tree explodes into 1,000 pieces. Kuon. Adu on the side became covered in small wooden pieces. It shakes trying to shake off the small pieces from its body. Are you okay, Adu? Wan, it should be better to wash it off. Is there a river or something close? Since Elgizen lives here, there should be something. No. Since Adu and the others live here, wouldn't Adu know? Do you know where a river or a pond is? Wanwan. Kui, it lowers its head, saying get on. So I get on Adu and it starts running. Chapter 19, River and Salt Making. After we to the river, Adu starts bathing. Basha the water splashes my way. He is comfortably playing in high spirits. The water transparent, dazzling water reaches up to my knees. To think there would be a river in a dungeon. Is this groundwater? I finally, after a long time, rather I'm bathing for the first time since being born. I feel like my heart is being washed. I don't get much dirty because I'm a vampire, but the cold water feels nice. However, I thought incidentally, is this water drinkable? It may not be a problem for me who have a poison resistance and food poisoning resistance, but it's that person's turn. Appraisal San, if I could trouble you. Others. River description, lovely clear stream, high purity, drinkable. Apparently, it's drinkable. Well then, I scoop water with my hand. Gakariku cold water goes through my throat, a deliciousness different from Nirvana flowers juice. Water is delicious after all. There's no sweetness, but it's refreshing. Being called the source of life is not just for show. Wanwan basha bekapchio. When Adu bashed the water surface, a fish jumped out. Nice going, Adu. It seems proud for catching the fish. Fish catching master, Adu. A dog? That uses his paws in the same manner bears do. While basking in the sun, Adu brings another fish. Kui thank you want when I receive the fish and observe it. A normal river fish-like feeling, although I am not knowledgeable enough to classify it, because I only saw fish in supermarkets. Probably. Well then, I would like to ask you again, Appraisal San, classification, a description. Fish inhabiting rivers, edible fish, matches well with algae, brought up in the lakes and seas, goes up the river after getting big. Adult fish can grow up to 30 centimeters. Popular grilled with salt. This is a sweet fish. It is well known on J.A.Payne's dining tables. I got hungry just from Appraisal's words. I assume that there is a salt in this world since it's popular grilled. Since this is the 50th floor, we are most likely underground. If this world is similar in structure to J.A.Pan, the water should move in this cycler and groundwater river sea rain, which means that the salt which was originally on the surface got dissolved in the water. There may still be salt in this groundwater. I may be able to make salt if I bring some water home with me. Yosh, let's give it a try. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a container fixed in the item box I have received from Elgizen. Oh, there it is. Chapun I collect water in the container. I take as much water as possible. Not feeling the weight of the item box is seriously convenient. Now then, I bathed and also got some fish. We should return back. Adu. Let's go on. When Kui I climb on Adu who lowered its head and we return home. When I return back home and ask Elj about the salt is a luxury ingredient. Yeah, Karen. It's not easy to get yarrow. I'm glad I have confirmed the existence of the salt for the time being. However, a luxury ingredient. Why is that so? Elgizen, why is it a luxury ingredient? There are not much rock salt mines. Rock salts are usually swarmed with strong monsters and it takes too much expenses to overtake. Why don't they produce salt from the seas? I have heard that they evaporating the seawater, though. There's a method to get salt differently. Are you not getting salt from the seawater? No desu? We are doing that, but the amount obtained is minuscule. And above all, the seawater salt is bad. It's not popular. This world's salt may not be that different from J.A.Pan's. I have fetched water from the nearby river and I'd like to evaporate it, but is there a way to get fire? The river's water. which reminds me that I have never tried to evaporate it. You have thought of something interesting, Yan. However, I'm able to use fire magic tools. Don't suit me. Elgizen searches through his item box. Oh, this bracelet of flames. Anyone with magic can use this to start a bonfire. You can use this. You will somewhat understand how to use it after putting it on your arm. Thank you very much. I receive the bracelet and go outside the house. I have borrowed a container from Elgizen. I pour the river water inside the container and remove the dirt. A clean water filtered several times. Next, I put the container full of river water on a netting and put dry wood underneath. When I put the bracelet on my right hand, an image on how to use the bracelet floats inside my mind. When I extend my right hand towards the dry wood and pour magic inside, bow of flame came out. Miss Himeshi, the dry wood caught on fire. I and Idu watch attentively. Soon, the water starts turning muddy. But that's not the salt, so I leave it alone. I filter the salt at the bottom of the container again. After putting it back in the container again, it completely crystallizes. Yes, it's done. Salt bisu. I put a finger in after it cools down and taste it. Salty. But it's sweet for some reason. This salt, absurdly delicious. It may be different from ordinary salt. In such times, that person appears. You expert opinion, please. Appraisal San others. Aries salt description. Charming salt from the Great Dungeon of Aries. Specific location unknown. A rare fusion of sweetness and saltiness. A high-clad.s.s article only for people in the known. What you said. I feel like I have made something great. But, location unknown. I have made it from the river water on the 50th floor. Though, won't I make mad profits if I sell this outside? No. Number. My eyes almost turned into dollars. I was in the middle of cooking. Well, I was able to make the salt. Let's start grilling the yuzu now. Chapter 20. Grilled yuzu. First, the processing. I use the cooking set I borrowed from Elgizen. I place the yuzu on the chopping board. Remove the scales with the knife and wash the slimy stuff off with water. I open its stomach with the kitchen knife and remove the internal organs. I rinse it with water again and remove the blood. Phew, this is the appearance of theory salt. I sprinkle both sides of the yuzu with salt. Okay, on the netting. Jawapaka pachi. I wait until the oil starts jumping on the grill net. Even a white smoke starts coming out. Pata. I fan the yuzu with a big leaf I've picked up. Wanwano. Adu watches the yuzu greedily. I heard a gulping sound. Wait. Adu, don't snatch the yuzu without warning. Wanwan Jawapaka pachi. A pleasant smell drifts from the grill. I can't get enough of that delicious fragrance. Jururi, I swallow my drool unconsciously. But, wait. I must not get impatient. I must grill it from the other side. Jawapaka pachi. Oil flies out of the yuzu. Pata. I fan the grill with a leaf. Jawapaka pachi yash. Completion. Wanwan. I remove the yuzu from the grill net. When I sprinkle it with salt again, I got a pakapachi response. Crap. This fragrant scent is too much. I want to sink my teeth in it right away. I swallow my saliva. I grasp the chopsticks. Coming. Itadakimasu wanwan. I peel the yuzu's skin and eat. Paku delicious. This is impossibly delicious. This is dangerous. The inside of my mouth is melting. To think a grilled fish would be this good. Yuzu's rich taste enhanced by Aries salt's sweetness and saltiness, fused together in the oil. Wanwan kui Adu rubs its head on me with sparkling eyes. Alright. I will also give Adu half of the yuzu. Adu lets out a strange noise. It may be that delicious. Its tail sways vigorously. Oh, what? I smell something good. What are you eating, ya? It seems that Elgizen was brought here by the scent. It's grilled yuzu. I have used Aries salt which I produced by evaporating the river water. Hoo, that's quite. Gulp. There's also Elgizen's share. Really? Elgizen jumps in. Yes, over here. I hand one over. Ho you. It looks delicious. Eating something else than cipher meat and nirvana flour might be good. It's hot, so be careful. Well then, Itadaka no Japaku How? Melting. Delicious piku piku piku. Jason eats with an amazing vigor. Amazing, you. To think you would also be this talented in cooking. How frightening, no ya. After this much, I can't just leave ya. Oh, wait a moment. Jason searches through his item box and hands me 10 gold coins. Oh, ooh, I see these for the first time. Gold coins, it's shining wonderfully. A gold atomic bomb. Dash others. Gold coin description. Currency: white gold coin greater than blue gold coin greater than gold coin greater than silver coin greater than copper coin. When converted to J.A. yen, white gold coin equals 1 million, blue gold coin equals 100,000, gold coin equals 10,000, silver coin equals 1,000, copper coin equals 100. Appraisal san, nice information. I have just received 100,000 for a single grilled fish. As expected, this is too much. Nah, no, I can't receive this. It's alright, no ya. Accept it. There's no need to worry. I have more money than I need ya. Money is not necessarily needed in this place. Haha, well then, I will gratefully accept it. I put the gold coins inside the item box. Money will be necessary once I leave the dungeon. It would be better to have some on me. However, Yu is especially delicious, sprinkling it with the salt. Right. Jason is a sage. He might know the value of this Aries salt. Jason, this salt, for how much would this Aries salt sell for? I can't tell. I'm ignorant of the worldly affairs. I am confined in here for way too long. However, because of such deliciousness, 1 or 2 gold for a gram wouldn't be wrong. Seriously, 10,000 yen per 1 gram. 2 gold coins for gram would be 20,000 yen per 1 gram. Salt over gold. Huh, a white jewel. This, with Aries salt, road to becoming a millionaire is not far. 1 gram for 2 gold coins. In other words, 1 kilogram for 2,000 gold coins. That will be 20 million. Fumu. I may do this when I get outside. But there's a problem before that, because it's doubtful if I can even leave this dungeon. I must steadily level up to the point I can defeat enemies on the other floors. Chapter 21, Magic Control 2. After eating the grilled yu, my magic training with Elja has started. Wanting to understand my current condition, I showed him my magic control through the bone. If it's just a bone, I can do it without destroying it. I'm astonished to make it this after only 2 days. You are not ordinary. No. Jason's teaching methods are splendid. No desu. Ho. Maintaining magic in a material will exhaust your magic. It would be better to pour magic into something that has its own magic. Is that so? I was trying to challenge something bigger, though. Although the fallen tree has exploded. Jason, should I stop trying it with a fallen tree? Fumu, maintaining magic inside something of that size would be difficult. Is that so? So that's why it has exploded. Nunu, what you just said, the fallen tree has exploded. Jason's mouth opened wide. He is that surprised. Yes, but suppressing the magic wave is quite difficult. Though your magic was great, but to think it was to such extent. Just making a material explode is normally difficult. A small bin or fruit, not a fallen tree. Is that so? It's already offensive magic. It may be close to explosion magic. No. Your talent is terrific. No. Fumu. Jason nods. Jason has times where he enters his own world. Jason, then, should I try pouring magic into small things so my magic doesn't run out? What would be good? What would be good? I would definitely recommend something small to an ordinary mage. But you are different. Aren't both okay? You should alternate between them. That way, you would be able to sense the difference. Alternate? Is it? Right. Circulation of magic isn't different in small and large things. The problem is the magic control. With such large amount of magic, you won't have any problems. Then, what is the difference? Usually, you borrow the magic of a magic tool and operate it with yours. Therefore, controlling a large amount of magic is difficult. Because controlling a mixture of magics is quite difficult. Karen, is that so? So you don't use your own magic? This might be another good thing to know. Then, I will continue trying magic on large things, right? Yeah. Carefully sense the other magic if you are doing it on something which possess magic. Overriding the magic circuit of your target is the most important part. Yeah. The more you suppress the target's magic, the easier it will be for you to circulate your own magic in. Take a look. I will show you an example. Jason plucks a nirvana flower from the Grad.S. land. Wah! Jason shouts and the nirvana flower instantly withers. Purana seed comes out. Oh tilde Pikapachi sage-like magic is wonderful. I have ended up clapping my hands unconsciously. Right now, I have tempered with nirvana flower's magic circuit and concentrated on the seed. I have used only a minimum of my magic growth primitant. That aside, the flower has magic. Most of the living things in this world have magic, both small and large. The one who can control everything is called a magic master. But, such existence is just a legend. Jason, who is called a sage, should be at the world's peak. I have thought that he knew everything, but, was I wrong? There is a magic that Jason can't use? Of course, yeah, magic has appropriateness. Although there are all-rounders, there is no one who can use every magic. Is that so? The path of magic may be impossible even for sages. First, focus hard on growth primitant of the nirvana flower. No, yeah. Advancing steadily is most important. Yes, I understand. Do your best. Jason left. I start practicing at once. I take a nirvana flower in my both hands. I imagine a warm water and pour magic in. Pots and my magic certainly flowed in. But, it collided with nirvana flower's magic and made a noise. I try to pin it down with power. Bafu, the flower has exploded. Petals are floating in the air. Why have done it again? It seems I have poured way too much magic inside the nirvana flower. Let's be more careful next time. I pluck another nirvana flower and pour magic inside. Bafu, 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 bafu. The petals keep scattering. A blizzard of red flowers. How pretty, Tilda. No, this is not the time for cherry blossoms viewing. Fu, a quite delicate operating is necessary. If it's like this, should I use my fangs? It may go well just like with the bones. I will suck the overflowing magic with my fangs. Wait. Calm down. Since nirvana flower contains a deadly poison, I have to eat the egg. Hell. First, I retrieve the vampire egg. Hell. And eat it. Mush. I have calmed down after all. Since it's the first thing I have tasted after being born, I grew attached to it. Well then, let's continue. Gaboo. Chichu. I bite into the nirvana flower and suck. The magic is released at the same time. Nirvana flowers and my magic start mixing. Oh, the wave came and almost blew off the flower's magic circuit. But, Chichu, I suppress the overflowing magic by sucking it through my fangs. Shush, I may be able to control it well. I have to pour more magic in while controlling the mixture of magic. It goes smoothly. Yish. This is it. I pour magic inside the flower. Pekana, I did it. Nirvana flower's seed complete. I was able to do the same thing Jason did. Fixed proficiency of a skill reached. Magic control LV2 has become magic control LV3. I have heard the God's voice. Wanwan, of course. Adu also barked in joy. Shush, I pat Adu's head. Jason sat down on a couch in the house. The first-rate food he ate just a while ago. He starts drooling just from remembering the Yua's taste. Delicious, that grilled fish. Although I already thought that I won't get interested in food again, my curiosity in food was sparkled again. Jason thinks about Tokugawa-san's magic, that baby vampire. Enough magic power to make a fallen tree explode. The magic I have felt inside him is not ordinary after all. I must guide him how to control it properly. However, this time's A.S. assignment may have been too early. Growth primitant is difficult, Garen. It's not magic an elementary level mage can do, but, if it's him, he may learn something from it. Chapter 22, Treasure Chest and Evolution. I have quickly finished Jason's task. I have decided to lie down. Goragro. Wanwanadu is running around the nirvana flower meadow. That fellow is so energetic, which reminds me, according to appraisal San, Adu and the others are raising the nirvana flowers. So hardworking. Then, I shall cooperate a little. Removal of the obstructing fallen tree. Tekutku. After I grab the fallen tree with both of my hands, I pour magic inside. I pour this time with the explosion as objective. Dakatoku. The magic moves from my body. This tree still has some magic remaining. It does not seem to be empty. Also, it seems it has roots spread on the ground. When I poured magic inside the circuit, it went quite deep. I have discovered some lump of energy. The tree roots are caught in it. This is quite bothering me, but the bottom is deep underground. By sensing it with magic, I think it's deeper than 10 meters. Apartment's story is about 3 meters tall, so it's deep around the size of a 3-story apartment. How do I dig it up? Although there is a dog like a do, as expected, dig here one would be probably impossible. I got an idea. Right. I should just recall Alga's task. I should just try to grow a part of the root. In other words, I should grow part of the root and coil it around the something below. Then I should quickly try to move the root to the surface. Fortunately, coming in contact with the something below may not be that hard. Then, since I have decided, let's do it. Okay, challenge. Gabuchichu. In order to not destroy the tree, I suck the overflowing magic with my fangs. I pour magic inside the fallen tree with both of my hands. It seems I have successfully grown the tree roots. The roots tangled around something in the ground. Well then, I grow the root upwards with all my might. Come up. Come to the top. Show yourself on the surface. I wash down the tree with my magic and bring the root up. Something appeared. A treasure chest entangled in tree root has appeared, as expected from a dungeon. It was buried deep in the ground, but the chest looks in a good state. Wanwanadu seems very interested in the treasure chest. It's swagging its tail happily. Well then, shall we open it? When I open to treasure chest, there's some blue stone inside. A gem. Blue sapphire? I don't know. Wanwan, that was close. Adu is vigilantly watching the gem as it was a prey. I have to watch out. I point at Adu. Listen, Adu, you can't eat this Wanwan Yash. It seems to understand. I protect the gem with my body and call that gentleman. That person appears at times like these. Your expert opinion please. Appraisal San others. Transformer gem description. Rare item. Allows special evolution if eaten by a monster. Ocean seemingly good item. Ghetto. Because I'm a baby vampire, I also count as a monster. I might evolve if I eat this. I may be able to move to higher floors. Will I be finally freed from baby vampire? How nice gem. Nice stone. Hi oipakumushamushha? Question mark. The transform gem vanished. Oi, Adu ate it. The rare item. It's munching on it with an innocent face. Why did you do that? My precious rare item. I grab Adu and shake it. Wah. Spit it out. Immediately spit it out. Give me my item back. Gulpa. Just now, Adu swallowed it. Pagan W? What? So bright. Adu suddenly started shining. I reflexively release my hand from Adu. W? What? A rope of light coils around me. I'm losing strength. What's this? Am I going to get eaten by the light? Dangerous. Emergency evacuation. I quickly distance myself from Adu. When the light disappeared, standing there was a small demi-human. There's a small girl with dog ears and tail. Who is this cutie? Who is this outrageously cute child? Who is this puppy? Gashujin Shama. The dog person before me spoke. Who is this child? I feel like she resembles Adu here and there. I don't see Adu anywhere. But the large Adu became about the same size as me. Did it become tiny with evolution? Why, you. Are you Adu? The earth dog Adu? That's right, Dishu. I have just evolved Dishu. Is that so? She's moving her dog ears happily. The tail looks fluffy. Let's appraise her first. Name. Adu race. H.D.L.L1 Earth dog human level. 1 description. Demi-human. A monster that became human by mutation. Ancient species. Able to use fire magic. Appraisal-san, a name has appeared. It seems she really is Adu. The race sounds quite dangerous. HELL, that basically means H.D.L.L2, right? Rather, there seems to be fire magic in the description. If that's true, that's more than I can do. I can't shoot fire from my hands yet, though. Adu, can you use fire magic? Probably, I don't know. I see. She doesn't know. She just evolved after all. Really? What a reliable companion. I mean, give me back my rarity. I shake with a demi-human in front of me. Footnotes written in English. Jigaku. Chapter 23, Ancient Species. Dog-eared girl. Go. Goshujin Shama. I would like you to stop. Oh. Sorry. I separate my hands from Adu. Adu promptly fixes her hair. What a beautiful hair. I think it would be better to brush them properly from now on. There's no brush in Elgizen's house, so I will have to create one myself with alchemy. Now's not the time to think about presents. Adu, you have S.N.A.T.C. My rare item N? I did not. It was Adu's present. Goshujin Shama pointed at it, saying that I can eat it. Adu smiles. It seems the communication between our races created a tragedy. Rather, if I think about it, it was doubtful whether Adu, the Earth Dog, understands me in the first place. If you think about it, conversing with a monster is weird. Meh, can't be helped then. I understand. I will let it go this time. From now on, S.N.A.T.C. Hing things away is prohibited. Yes. Adu raises her hands and answer. Her tail suddenly raised at the same time. I will forgive you since you are cute. Well then, a lot has happened today, so let's return back. Dishu ni Tekutku Gaka. Adu followed me inside the sage's house. Ah, right. Adu is now a demi-human, so she can follow me inside. As expected. Letting her continue to live in the doghouse would be awkward. Let's request Elgizen to prepare a room for Adu. Adu would rather stay together in the same room with Goshujin Shama. Adu says, teary-eyed. Her tail hangs down. She looks like she is going to cry any moment. Is that so? Let's do that then. For the time being, it would be better to tell Elgizen that the number of residents has increased. I introduce Adu to Elgizen. This is my first time seeing such race Yan. What a curious race Ya. According to appraisal, she's a HELL Earth Dog Human. WH. Watatot. Really? Is that true? Are you serious? Elgizen trembles. What happened? A heart attack? Right, Dishu. Adu is a HELL Earth Dog. DAOIC. I see. To think I would meet a race from Legends. Fumu. Elgizen entered his own world. Gizen in deep thoughts gives an impression of a scholar. Adu, are you unusual? The description said ancient species. But I don't know. Dishu. That's right. I also don't know if baby vampire is unusual. Only Appraisal-san knows everything. Oh, Elgizen has returned from Thefuma mode. HELL Earth Dog Human is tremendously rare species Ya. After all, species from the ancient times are rarely seen. It's a rare encounter in life Ya. It is so rare. It's on a totally different scale compared to meeting a tanuki in a city. Adu looks somewhat very delighted. Probably from the rare words of praise. It's so legendary that even the picture book I created can't react. Which reminds me that I haven't heard the Pico and sound. I have completely forgotten about it, though. Tokugawa-san. HELL Earth Dog Human. Adu is alright. Elgizen is alright. Dishuyo. I see. Won't you let me examine Adu? I may be able to find out something useful to my research. No, it would be better to ask Adu herself, not me. But, Adu is Tokugawa-san's lesser demon, right? In that case, it's customary to ask the contractor. That's right, Dishuyo. Goshujin Shama. What have you just? Adu is my lesser. I don't have a memory of doing something like that. Though, Elgizen took Adu as my lesser demon contract for granted. Anu I don't understand well, though. I have formed a lesser demon contract with Adu no Desuka. Right. You didn't do it yourself? I have thought so the moment you came back home. I have thought that you definitely made a lesser demon contract with her, but, however, I don't remember. Adu, When did we make a contract? A little while ago Dishu. It seemed that it formed during the evolution Dao since I had insufficient amount of magic during the evolution. I have received some from Goshujin Shamatilda. I see. It may be during that time I was struck by that light. I felt growing weak, but to think that it was from taking my magic. Then, is it alright for me to examine Adu? I won't do anything strange, no ya. I will do it with magic too. What do you think, Adu? I ask Adu. Notice who a refusal pose. What? Elgizen drops his shoulder in disappointment. I'm also surprised at the unexpected answer. Is that no good? Notice who Adu stubbornly refuses. Elgizen looks at me. No. Even if you look at me with such eyes, I have to respect Adu's wishes. It's like this. You will be able to examine Adu if her feelings change. That's soon. She may get attached to me soon. That won't happen. Dishu wh. How terrible. No ya. Elgizen receives another shock because of the uncomfortableness, or my magic getting stolen. I feel drowsy. Well then Elgizen, I will head to the bed for today. Adu too. I see. Then, good night. Yes, I collapse on the bed in my room. Chapter 24. You can turn into a beast. Adu. Parapero NN. What is it? My cheeks are tickling. It's tiny and lukewarm. Slightly cold feeling. When I open my eyes, the dog-eared Adu is licking my face. Although I didn't mind Earth Dog, but when it's demi-human it's slightly dangerous. A cute dog-eared little girl is licking my cheeks. Dosasasa. I make a distance immediately. Adu. What are you doing? What Deshuka? The same thing I was doing every day. Parapero. What is it? No. It's just a vague what, though. When Adu does it in a human form, it feels strange. Therefore, Parapero is prohibited. Is that so, Dishuka? Then, is it alright in the beast form? Meh, that's right, but then, Boran Adu became a dog the size of a small pony right before my eyes. You are able to do such a thing. Adu-san, Goshujin Shamatilda, Sasa dosa Parapero Adu licks my face. Wait, I'm pushed down and straddled. The reincarnated vampire San is not so big. Parapero being licked is ticklish. It's tickling too much. Whoa, Adu. Return to your original appearance. Boran Adu returns back to human form. Goshujin Shama, what's wrong, Dishuka? It's nothing. I was just surprised. Rather, Adu, you can turn back into the beast form? Right, Dishu. Goshujin Shama can't do it? I wonder about that. Since I'm vampire, it may be possible to transform into a bat later. I think it's not possible right now. I don't understand how anyways. Regrettable, Dishu. I wanted to play together. Gojun Adu's ears hung down. I take the opportunity and free myself from Adu's straddle. Well then, let's have a breakfast. There's probably something in the living room. Yes. Which reminds me. What does Adu eat? Rather, what was she eating until now? She seems to self-supplied her food, though. Can Adu eat anything? Adu is. Probably alright. I see. Not being picky is amazing. I was praised by Goshujin Shamatilda. Adu moves her tail and ears. Enjoy breakfast. Adu and I are in front of a table. It's Elgizen's table. Elgizen asked Adu to sit beside him, but Adu has refused. Adu trottles over and sits next to me. Elgizen is dejected. Rather than a member of a former hero party, he's like Ojiachan avoided by his granddaughter. Gabuchichu. I insert my fangs into the cipher meat and suck. Poku. Adu stuffs her cheeks with the meat. Mush. Elgizen is eating the nirvana flower. Since he is an elf, he may be a herbivore. Adu-chan, how about a race with me? Or how about comparing magic? No, Dishu. Why ya? No, Dishu. It seems that Adu dislikes Elgizen for some reason. No, rather than disliking him, it seems she is not much interested in him. No matter how temptingly Elgizen tries, Adu always resolutely refuses. If the legendary race is that amazing, my leveling plan may go smoothly. I may be able to defeat all enemies on the 50th floor with Adu. Elgizen, would I be able to arrive at the gate on the 40th floor with Adu's help? I wonder Adu-chan's strength is unknown after all. Since she's a legendary species, I doubt that she's weak. Yarga. She was just born after all. Adu is strong. Deshu, that's right. Adu-chan is strong. Elgizan immediately changed his opinion. But it would be better to grasp Adu's strength when she's serious. I don't even know my own strength, though. Do you know where the entrance to the previous floor is? I would like to take a look at the monsters' levels. Mew. That is dangerous, Yazo. I don't doubt your talent, but abruptly facing monsters of the 49th level would be hard. However, the monsters on this floor are too weak. Yana, Earth Dog Leader and Cypher are the strongest. You knew. Then how about this? You will level on this floor until you are able to defeat the golems which I created. Golem, that fellow who generally appears as an early game boss. If that's the case, it may be just right. I will be bothering you. Ho. My golems are strong. Feel free to go all out. No ya. The breakfast continued like this. Chapter 25. Anti-golem preparations. The fight against Elgizan's golems has been decided to happen after the lunch. It seems he needs to make some preparations. I and Adu are strolling around the Nirvana flower fields. Tekutka, there's a reason I'm here. It's the preparations for the match in the afternoon. My present weapon is Revolver Magnum, a bullet that rampages through the opponent's blood flow. Blood bullet, a bullet that tears opponent's bones into pieces. Bone bullet. But golems don't have blood in the first place, and it's doubtful whether they have bones. In other words, these two types of bullets won't work. Therefore, a new type of bullet is needed. I gather Nirvana flowers and retrieve bones and blood from the item box. Because of the magic training, I wasn't able to do this recently. I will be using the skill after a while. Blood Bone Alchemy. Bowen Yash, Poison Bullet. Nirvana bullet has been created. This bullet will allow me to apply poison from a distance. However, will this work against the golems? Kui Gashujin Shama. Gashujin Shama. Adu pulls on my clothes. What's wrong? Adu. Kui Adu points at the bottom of her neck. What is it? I don't see anything but her fluffy hair. Ah, I understand what she means. Because the collar I have created before is now unusable because the evolution. She may want a new one. Can't be helped. Let's make her a new one. I set up the blood and bones again. Blood Bone Alchemy. Bowen Yash, I created a red necklace. Adu. This is a present. Gashujin Shama. Thank you. Deshu. I place the necklace around Adu's neck. But this may burst when she turns into her beast form. Meh. Let's not worry about that now. The measures against the golems are the present problem. Golem's weak point. Water. Since they are made from soil, they should be weak against liquid. If that's the case, Adu, won't you turn into a beast and take me to the river? I'd like to go to the water. Alright, Deshuyo. Bowen. When Adu turned into the beast, the necklace remained around her neck. I'm glad it didn't break. I would get quite shocked if it burst. Kui. Adu bows her head and starts running after I get on her back. Sasa. We have arrived at the river. I have a feeling that Adu's speed has increased. I move to the shallows and scatter the bones and blood. Blood Bone Alchemy. Bowen. Failure. I was going to create a water bullet, but it didn't go well. It didn't turn solid. I thought it would go well like the blood bullet did, but the affinity may be bad. However, let's no give up and try again. Blood Bone Alchemy. Bowen. Failure. 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 Something is amiss. I look at the Adu playing in the water nearby. It doesn't solidify because its density is lower than blood's. Then. Right, there is more than enough concentration of Aries salt in this river. I change the imagine in my mind. It's not a drawing up a water. It's not a bullet reflecting the image of fresh water. The material is different. What I'm making now is white sh.d.l.l. Blood Bone Alchemy. Bowen Yash, I made it. The name is Salt Bullet. Foo. I may be able to defeat the golems with this. The time is already coming too. Adu. We are leaving. Yes. I caught fishes. Adu is holding a sack full of you. Today's lunch has been decided. I get on Adu and we return back to the sage's house.